Hello, I'm Hansi Parchment. You're watching Talawa TV with Crystal Davis.
I think the uniqueness of the Reggae Girls is they embody the national motto of Jamaica, which is out of many one people. So when you look at the entirety of the Jamaica squad, you have dark-skinned girls, mixed-race girls, girls who have black and Asian in them. You also have the homegrown players, so like your Bunny Shaw, your Konya Plummer.
Hello, I'm Hansi Parchment. You're watching Talawa TV with Crystal Davis.
I think the uniqueness of the Reggae Girls is they embody the national motto of Jamaica, which is out of many one people. So when you look at the entirety of the Jamaica squad, you have dark-skinned girls, mixed-race girls, girls who have black and Asian in them. You also have the homegrown players, so like your Bunny Shaw, your Konya Plummer, your Den Blackwood. So what that means in terms of from a grassroots perspective is girls who are born in Jamaica can look at a Bunny Shaw and hear that authentic accent and say, you know, if Bunny can make it, then so can I. Once you hear that authenticity, that raw Jamaican accent, they should be able to look at a Bunny Shaw who's now a captain to say, if Bunny can do it, especially if you come from the same community, the same parish as her, if she can do it, then so can we.
I want to give a big bless up to the Reggae girls out there. They ain't believe in us. John did. Reggae girls, keep winning, keep inspiring. I know you're going to be great out there. World Cup. Sadella Marley, number love. Bless up from DJ Khaled.
And I'm representing for the Reggae girls. You know what I mean? Big up on yourself every time. Especially if you're qualifying for the World Cup back to back. You know what I mean? Sidela, big up yourself. One love every time. You know the thing go. Blessing off a flow like a river. Blessing off a flow like a river. What the Reggae girls do? Left them name night earth like a queen. Me have to big up the top soccer team. You know Massacre represent. Jamaica support you every time. You know the thing go.
Hello, I'm Hansi Parchment. You're watching Talawa TV with Crystal Davis.
I feel like I'm from UK, you know.
See the moonlights on the town. Whoa, I'm getting ready. Talawa TV is in the town. Whoa, I'm getting ready. Got a corner on the telephone. Yeah, this is the Shout Out the Messenger, and you're watching Talawa TV with the host and best. Davis, take it away.
It's great to be here. I know that you're probably the biggest supporters of the Reggae Girls. So what you do and the message that you spread for the girls, it's really appreciated.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And my apologies. Memory clearly isn't that great, so I do apologize. And I'm glad that you're back, and hopefully tonight won't be your last. And Mr. Lee, Mr. Jeremy Lee, sir, I think you are on mute, but you're definitely no stranger to the channel. How are you? Let's see if I can unmute you. There we go.
I think it was, yeah. I'm good now.
Yes, you're perfect.
Yeah, Siobhan. Yeah, big up yourself, Siobhan. Yeah, I never remember you. I never remember seeing you on the show. But back to Crystal. I gotta give it to her. I've heard a lot of guys say she's the reason why they start off to watch female football, and so that's one of the reasons why I'm pushing her out there to keep on doing your thing. Don't get discouraged. You have a band of brothers behind you, and what we try to do is to get female who think like you, you know, in the game, right, Siobhan?
Yeah,
so to you, Crystal, and keep fighting.
Yeah, because as you mentioned, a lot of persons, because I think the Reggae Girls has been the most successful team in our football, and I think that was underrated. So what you've done for the local aspect of Jamaicans, you've brought that sense of admiration to the persons know that, hey, it's not just the boys. The females as well. The females have the love as well. And honestly, if it wasn't for someone like you, Crystal, the YouTube space would just be crowded with the reggae boys.
Yeah. So we do, you know, we have lots of respect for you, mom.
You guys just caught me like playing with my microphone just then. It was on red, and I was like trying to prep it to make sure it's on green. It's all green now, which is great. Caught me off guard just then, guys. Just pop up on me. Before I forget my manners, good evening, good afternoon, possibly good morning, all depends on where you are in the world. Welcome back to another live stream. How's everyone doing in the comment section? As you can see, I am absolutely scrambling trying to put the tonight's live stream together. It is match day, right, guys? Have I jumped the gun? I'm pretty sure today's Wednesday. Wednesday should be match day. I'm kind of doubting myself because I haven't seen a few usual things when it comes to the build up to match day and definitely match day itself. So we are under 30 minutes away from kickoff. I'm here just searching around to see if I can give you guys that team sheet. But I haven't seen anything. So let me know, guys, if you guys can point me in the right direction. So a little bit, that's part of the reasons why I delayed going on time, because I wanted to look over the team sheet before going live, but I haven't seen anything. And I'm pretty sure it is match day. So maybe we just have to wait a little while longer, give it maybe another, let's say 5 to 15 minutes until we get those all important details there for the starting 11. I'm actually looking at my phone, so don't think I'm being rude. I'm looking at my phone to see if I can give you guys an update. So what should we talk about before we dive into today's match? I kind of feel like today's game is a little bit pointless. How do you guys feel about that? I was talking to a few brothers of mine, and I think I gathered that we all share the same pet peeve pertaining to playing the same nation twice in one window. Taking into consideration what we saw against Peru, I mean, obviously we have no choice but to play against them tonight, but do we really need it to play against Peru? Could we not have played against, let's say, for example, Costa Rica or someone else within that region? I don't know. Of course, it's not completely pointless because the purpose of these fixtures early 2025 is to get us prepared for the subsequent World Cup qualifiers later on in the year. So they're not entirely pointless, but again, that's just a pet peeve of mine. Hair by Simone. We've got Hair by Simone with us again for back-to-back live streams now. So big up yourself, Simone. Big up yourself, Chris, man of God. Big up yourself, Ducklin Stennett. Big up your Big up yourself, Chemo. Big up yourself, Chemo. I hope you're well. Ty, bless up, Dwayne. Big up yourself, Dwayne. Grimy, big up yourself as well. And before I forget, if you're watching over on the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club, do make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button, okay? And do the same for my live stream as well. If you're watching, kindly go ahead and hit the like button. It does not cost you a penny. I'm going to try and see if I can bring up a shared screen. But before I do so, I've been asked to share a plug with you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and do exactly that, and then I'm going to give it another spin to see if we can find the all-important team announcement. Do you guys want us to talk briefly about the U20s Reggae Girls? Obviously, we needed to just get over the line. Subsequently, I'm pretty sure you guys know where I'm going with this one, right? But before I dive into that, if you guys want me to, if not, I'll focus solely on tonight's game. Peru versus the Reggae Girls. That is the senior women's national football team of Jamaica.
Dancehall doesn't present the ending of Reggae Month. Lifetime Achievement Award to Junior Boys, honoring Luciana Run Down Your Shadow Meditation. Return of Gary Minor, General Trees, King Janet's Black Scorpio, Stera Mars with Danny Dre, Pinky Famous, Kevin Clark, L.I.U. Morris, Road Cheese, Clement Gardner, Barry Bach. Special guest, the Honorable Mark Golden. This coming Thursday, the 27th of February, Rebel Tree HQ, 52 Dunbarton Avenue. Leave for donation at the gate. Sponsored by the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club.
There's the little plug there. I don't know if my grandma's going to be upset with me or not, because she was a die-hard laborite, and here am I spinning a plug, and I don't really need to dive into the whole politics of it all, but there's a little bit of a balance because my grandfather was a PNP as well. So I think I should be safe. I was a little bit hesitant. I was like, do I really want to make someone upset today? But I think she'll be all right. Here by Simone is saying, hit the like button, please, gentlemen. Be kind. Exactly, guys. Go ahead and hit the like button. Let me take a quick little glance. I am assuming it's the same as last match, right? So you should be able to catch this one over on JFF Live. You should be able to watch the game, tonight's match against Peru, over on JFF Live. I need to get some stuff set up my end. We're a little, let's say, 20 minutes away from kickoff. So what is up with the delay, guys? Why is there a delay? Is it me? Is it me? Is there a delay? Can you guys see the starting 11? Does anyone have the starting 11? Can you share tonight's starting 11 with me? I can't see any starting 11. Let's go over to JFF's Twitter account, or X. I'm not really sure what you guys call it, but let's go over to their I'm still saying Twitter. I can't get used to the whole X thing. All right, guys, I think that starting 11 is finally out. Okay, so let's see if we can bring that up on screen. I think JFF literally just put it out. Couple changes there. Let's see if I can go ahead and bring that up on screen for you guys. Do bear with me. Little bit running behind schedule there, guys. What's going on? But better late than never. All right, let me see how I can bring this up on screen for you guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let's see. I think these changes, to be honest, is to be expected, right? So I'm gonna look at those changes there with you guys. It's pretty obvious changes. We've got the babyface assassin, that is Miss Jodie Brown, and she is did you watch? Yeah, I was watching Cranky's show last night, unless he did one just now. No. So you might have to keep me updated there. Here by Simone. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but yes, I did watch his show last night. I was in his comment section last night, so I definitely watched it. All right, so let's go ahead and bring that starting 11 up. I've just managed to put it on my desktop, so let's see if we can bring that up on screen for you guys. All right, let's just dive right into it. Gosh, I'm smiling. I don't even know if you guys know I am smiling, but anyway, let's go into the starting 11. You should be able to see this one on the screen in front of you. If you can't, don't worry, I've got you covered. So let's do this one from back to front. So that is from between the sticks. We have Brooks, followed by Wilson, Chantel Swaby, and Ferguson. So you don't have the centre back partnership on today's occasion, tonight, or this afternoon's occasion, I should say, for the majority of you watching in Jamaica and across the pond. You have the partnership there of Chantal Swaby, Baby Swaby, and Ferguson, followed by Cardoza, Ingleton, Van Zanten, Brown, Blades, McKenna, and also Cameron. Let me know what you guys make of the starting 11. On the bench, we have Spencer, Morgan, Swaby, that is Alison Swaby, Big Swaby, Blackwood, Simmons, Primus, Butts, Spence, Jade Bailey, Shade Adamolokun, Buckley, Blades, and also Walker as well. Let me know what you guys make of the starting 11. Are you guys surprised, or was it to be expected? Again, this is a conversation I had with a few people, and I think we were anticipating a couple of these inevitable changes. Again, I don't really think we needed to step out with the same starting 11, and we haven't, for what I think is obvious reasons, right? All right, so let me try and figure out how to get this game up my end. Let me know how you guys will be tuning in, aside from tuning into my live stream. Let me know where you guys will be watching the match. In case you are wondering, you could watch tonight's game over on the JFF Live YouTube channel. And I'm kind of scrambling around here again, guys. I'm trying to give myself a moment to think, to see what I need to do. Just bear with me, guys. Bear with me, bear with me. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. And if you guys are already watching the game, let me know how things are looking. I'm assuming we've under 20 minutes to go. We've under 20 minutes to go. The teams, both teams there should already be on the field of play. I'm not going to talk about the Nicaragua game because clearly you guys don't want me to talk about it. There was a straight no. So we're not going to talk about the U20s unless I am prompted to do so. But as things stand, we're going to leave that alone. All right, let's see. Hopefully they don't disappoint us. Let me see what's going on over here. Let's see what's what. So can you guys see anything? Can you guys see anything at your end? I think we're currently just waiting for the stream to start, right? I think we're currently waiting for the stream to start. But either way, you have the starting 11 there in front of you. Big up yourself, Mr. Lee. I hope you are well. How are you feeling about the starting 11, Mr. Lee? Got a couple changes there. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me see what else I need to like set up my end for you guys. Was trying to do some pre-match notes for you all, but I might need to head over to the JFF YouTube channel quickly. I'm gonna go over there to see if there's any there was a let's see if I can find what I'm searching for. Can't see you guys in the comment section at the moment. I'm just heading over to the YouTube channel. You know what? Let me do it on my phone so I can still look at you guys. Good evening. How you doing? Let's see something. What am I searching for? Okay, let's see. JFF Live. Let's see if they've got what I'm searching for. Okay, so they got a post-match reaction. And they got 2 interviews there with Taylor McKenna and Tiffany Cameron. So they don't have what I'm looking for, unfortunately. Oh well, let's just keep going. Let's just focus on ourselves. I might have to share save that gripe for another day, but I do have some exciting news for you guys until that game gets underway. Let me look. So I think the live stream started, guys. I think the live stream has definitely begun. I think what I'm seeing on screen is the Peru part of the Peru backroom staff, potentially a couple of the players on the field of play. So I don't think Jamaica have stepped out yet. And for those of you who are wondering, this is match day 2 of the international friendly there for the women's senior team of Jamaica. That is a women's football team, the black, gold, and green, and we're taking on Peru. Beat them over the weekend on Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening for the rest of us. Beat them 2 goals to the good. Personally, definitely think the scoreline is underwhelming, but I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt, given that the coach is trying to test things out. But I do want to see us be a little bit more clinical on tonight's occasion. Hopefully, scoring more goals. And here's a opportunity question that I asked of Kayla McKenna and also Jody Brown regarding whether they'll step up, and mainly a couple of those older players there. For Jody Brown, my thing going into the match with Jody, which I shared with you guys on my last live stream, was it had up until Sunday night, Sunday evening, it had been a while since we had seen Jody Brown in that form for Jamaica, and long may it continue. Goal and assist to her name. Similar outcome there for Kayla McKenna. My expectations of her was to just answer the question mark. Can you step up to the plate and deliver in the absence of our captain, Khadija Banishaw? Again, I think looking back at the Peru game, from what I could see, and a couple of the conversations that I had with a few of the guys, definitely wanted at least a minimum a brace apiece from Kayla McKenna and also Jody Brown. But we're not going to beat them too tough because obviously, as I said, it is early days and we're going to allow them to try to get back into the swing of things, right? Because as the coach said, paraphrasing, we're far away from where we want to be. So clearly, there's a lot of groundwork to be done. And I think it's safe to say Tiffany Cameron has the same question, similar to Kayla McKenna. Tiffany Cameron and Kayla McKenna. Sorry, I'm not trying to be negative or try to dent anyone's hopes, but no one needs me telling you this, and I'm pretty sure those girls know this already. You're going to be getting very far and few chances when it comes to leading the line for Jamaica with the likes of your Bunny Shaw. Again, for me, arguably the best forward in the world as your captain and a pivotal player in your team. So similar to Kayla McKenna, this is a wonderful opportunity. Tonight's a wonderful opportunity for Cameron to step up, grab the game by the scruff of the neck, and give the coach something to ponder over. Let the coach know that in the absence of a captain, you can be called upon. Or maybe, if I don't know, maybe challenge the captain for a starting 11. I don't know. But let's just wait and see. We're a little bit, let's say 10 minutes away from kickoff. You can watch this one over on JFF Live. Make yourself comfortable. Give me some score prediction, guys. Let me know how you think this one's going to pan out. Big up yourself, Issa. I hope you are well. I hope you're in good health. Okay is active. I hope you're well. Okay. That is good. So tomorrow, guys, I do have an interview for you guys. I'm sure you guys would have remembered some months back I spoke about the need to call on the Jamaica Football Federation to reintegrate a sports psychologist for the women's program, and that sports psychologist should be available to all of the girls, be it the youth team and subsequently the senior team, because last year we heard from reliable sources that the men's team have a sports psychologist. So that the JFF have been speaking quite positively lately, especially in new media over on YouTube, about wanting to turn a fresh page, wanting all of us to be on the same page. And for me, this is an area that needs to be rectified. The fact that the men's team has a sports psychologist and the women's team don't, then whether or not they've made changes pertaining to keeping Dr. Hamilton as the Reggae Boys sports psychologist since last year to the present, that remains to be seen. But if the men's team, whether the men's team are going, matter of fact, I think both teams should have a sports psychologist. So tomorrow I will be giving you guys an exclusive interview with Mr. Nicholas Powell. He will be joining the show tomorrow, so do look out for that. We're going to be talking about the obvious mental health, well-being, and the benefits of taking care of one's mind. Personally, I feel like your mental well-being outweighs your physical well-being. I think when you're looking at tournament football, your mental well-being for me edges your physical well-being, right? And we're going to be talking about that tomorrow. So please do make sure that you are here tomorrow. Look out on my channel. I'm going to tell you when I'm going to be going live. Matter of fact, I'm going to be going live 11:15 your time. Right, so 11:15 your time is when I'll be going live. Okay, so let me just go ahead and double check that my end, because I do want you guys to be here. So let me just double check that my end. So yes, let's go ahead and look into something. Let me go ahead and look into something there for you guys. Bear with me. So yes, guys, 11:15 Central Time tomorrow, right? Meet me here. We will be talking to Mr. Powell. And he did formerly work with the Reggae Girls, and I've heard some positive words about him. So for me, makes sense to bring him back into the national setup. I'm saying it makes sense to bring him back into the national setup. I have no idea if he wants to return or not. All I know is that I have the interview. I can't tell you if he has any interest in wanting to return to the national setup where the Reggae Girls are concerned. But I guess we'll probably get an answer tomorrow. I'm going to try my best to get an answer from him tomorrow. Okay. And if worst case scenario, he's snowed under, busy. It looks like a busy man, to be honest with you. Then maybe we might have to call on the Jamaica Football Federation to ask, or to allow, I should say, Dr. Hamilton to extend his support over onto the Reggae Girls as well, right? If he's going to be working with the Reggae boys, I think it makes sense to also work with the girls and women's program as well, right? So we are about 5 minutes away from kickoff. Let's see what's going on over here. I think my stream is doing the same thing that it did on Sunday, where it's just completely lagging. I am way behind, so I'm gonna have to drag this thing forward. Let us see. Not much is happening at the moment here, guys. I think actually both of the teams look like they're they're about to walk onto the field of play. So perfect timing. Match officials leading the way, followed by both of the teams there. So Peru and Jamaica, Peru being the host nation. And again, this is match day 2 of our international friendly. Unfortunately, we won't have a third game to look forward to, despite this window allowing us to play a maximum of 3 games. We only have 2 games this window. So as expected, after tonight's game, the girls are probably going to be making their way back to their respective countries where they play their respective football for their respective clubs. So from England to Scotland to the USA, we've got girls in Spain as well. They're going to be making their way home across Europe. Got girls, Jodie Brown playing for Benfica, Portugal. So let's just wait and see what happens with this game. There's plenty to talk about with the Reggae Girls. Let's see. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comment section. Big up yourself, Kyle. I hope you are well. And I do apologize about the background noise, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear my background, but it's driving me mad. We're currently listening to the national anthem of Jamaica. I'm lying. I'm not listening to the national anthem, but I can tell it's the national anthem because the camera is panning in on the girls. So, and I can see our flag. Their lips are moving. So I'm assuming they're playing the national anthem. And quick little update there. Notice this one. So Kayla McKenna is the captain on tonight's occasion, right? So Big Swaby, she's on the bench. That is Alison Swaby. She's watching on from the bench, I should say. Good decision. This was a conversation that I had with another friend of mine. As I said, one of my big worries is, can we play without the Swaby sisters? We need to find a partnership outside of the Swaby sisters. That's not to say I don't want them in the starting 11. Of course I do. But a bit like your Jodie Brown and your Bonnie Shaw, I just think that we're just heavily reliant on both of those sisters there. And it kind of frightens me because God forbid if the worst case should come to fruition, we're gonna be in big trouble, guys. So it's good to see that there's a new little partnership there for us to look at, and let's just see how this one pans out. Of course, I'm sure that the gaffer, Busby, I'm sure it's going to take him more than 1 or 2 games to try and solidify an alternative solution. Remember, we still have the likes of your Vian Sampson to come back into the fold as well. Mr. Webster, Martin, big up yourself, Martin. Big up yourself, Mr. Webster. Mr. Ballin, good day to yourself. Big up yourself. I also want to big up the coach for starting in the younger players in the second leg so that they can stick their claim for a spot on the team. Yeah, very competitive. So very competitive. Some politics going on there in the comment section. I'm not going to get involved. Germany is saying Peru is no threat and Jamaica has no urgency. Players need to be fighting for their spots. They need to be sure. They need to be so sure of their spots like Leon Bailey. Prove me wrong today. Okay, so she is captain. I hope she steps up. Yeah, Kayla McKenna is captain, right? So we're about 1 minute away from kickoff. You know what? I think I'm still behind. I don't think it's a minute. I think we've got a couple seconds away from kickoff. Both of the national anthems have been sung. And the teams are currently taking their photos before things kick off. Oh, big up yourself, Chemo, if you're still watching. I just realized you sent me well, yeah, you sent over the starting 11, but I literally just saw it. Let me respond to him quickly, guys. Hang on, bear with me, bear with me. So he sent us the starting 11. Let me go ahead and hit that. All right, guys. So I think someone in the comment section said 2-0, right? Where can I find the games? Because what do you mean JFF Live not showing it? I was told that they'd be showing it. Then you can check Peru's Federation. What do you mean they're not showing it? Look at something. I'm not sure why they're not showing it, guys. I don't have no update on that. So my apologies. My understanding was that they would be showing it. I don't have any update. Let me go ahead and check something actually. Let's go and check something. Well, I can't see no updates. But for the time being, you could go ahead and watch it over on Peru's Federation. Sorry about that, guys. Complete misunderstanding. Didn't mean to mislead you. Wayne Evans is going for Jamaica 2-1. This stream is going to drive me mad. I can tell I'm going to have to do a lot of stop and start, a lot of dragging. Game hasn't kicked off yet. So far I've seen 2-1, 2-0, all in favor of Jamaica. We're doing a little bit of a huddle here, guys. Doing a little bit of a huddle here before kickoff. Right, so let me bring this closer so I don't have to keep on going back and forth. No politics, just Reggae Girls. Hey, you're over on the right platform. No drama, Reggae Girls, one team, one dream. Right? Big interview tomorrow with the former Reggae Girls sports psychologist. That is Mr. Nicholas Howell. Do look out for that one, guys. I'm looking forward to speaking with him. So already chatted to Dr. Hamilton at the Commonwealth Games in 2022. Funny enough, nothing to do with Reggae Boys. I was actually talking to him about netball and the Sunshine Girls. And I think if memory serves me well, just athletes' well-being in general. So now it's my turn to talk about to Mr. Powell. And I think it's going to be a smashing interview. So make sure you guys are here tomorrow, 11:15 Central Time. All right. Wayne Evans, Warren Webster saying blessings, pick up yourself, Wayne Evans. All right, 2-1 and 2-0 you guys are going with, right? Let me go ahead and see if that game has started. One thing I dislike about this stream is that it just keeps on lagging on me. I don't know if it's just my end, but the game has kicked off. Let's see who's kicking things off. I think that's Peru. Peru's kicked off the first 45. It did well. We've wasted no time. Good bit of interception there from Jody Brown. Last time round on Sunday's game, it seemed like Busby gave her the license to roam freely. Probably going to be the same on tonight's occasion. Let me know if you want me to go ahead and read out that starting 11. We're on the attack, by the way, guys. But that one was sniffed out by the Peruvian defense. So I think we have Cameron out wide, and we have also McKenna leading the line as she did on Sunday. I need to get something up on my end, guys. 1 second. Can't do this without getting something up for my reference. I need my reference, guys, so just bear with me 1 second. All right, so let me go ahead and do something. All right, so yeah, I am good. You guys should be able to see the channel, as I said, on Peru's YouTube channel. Again, I'm not really sure why JFF Live isn't showing it. I don't know, so just make your way over to Peru's channel. All right, so I don't think you and I are going to be on the same periods of the match, because again my stream is lagging. So I'm currently seeing 2 minutes, but I know if I fast forward it, it will be more than 2 minutes. So I'm gonna do the best that I can without irritating some of you, because you guys are clearly going to be ahead of me. We're a couple of, I mean, for the first 2 minutes, everything that they've tried to string up, we're pretty much sniffing it out. Funny enough, they just did the same to us, made an interception there, and Jody Brown. Good day, Mr. Ballin. How are you?
Good, good, good.
Sorry, you know, I didn't see you there in the my apologies.
No, you see, did the same thing on Sunday. I understand, you know.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not your number one,
sorry.
so
I'm so
okay.
no, don't say that. I'm so sorry. It wasn't intentional. How are you? How's your day?
Good.
How you feeling about the starting 11?
I just like what the coach there, you're playing the younger players. I wonder if something wrong with Primus, because she didn't even get a start in this game either.
You know what? It could be a case of a number of things. It could be It could be a case of, you know what, he's seen her play enough. While it's great to have her in camp, he's probably using the opportunity to look at other girls. But I don't know.
Why you bring younger play? Then why you bring her then?
I think it makes sense to have her in the team, but again, I'm assuming he's probably thinking, I've seen enough of you. Not that he doesn't want to see her in the starting 11, but there's also an opportunity to see the younger girls as well. You know, because the same goes for bringing like Alison Swaby and Chantel Swaby, who are absolutely snowed under. Their workload is quite extensive, as is Tiffany Cameron's and Kayla McKennan's, but they're still in camp, you know. And her team at the moment, Charlton Athletic, they're currently like 4th in their league. They've got some games to play, so maybe he's thinking, great to have you in camp, but you know, if I don't necessarily need to start you, he probably won't, which clearly he hasn't, you know.
Okay, got you.
I think, I can't speak for him though. I think I don't know. I think
goal. Oh, Jamaica score already.
Who scored? See, you're way ahead of me. Who scored?
The right back. What's her name?
This seems like it was from a free kick, right?
Huh? No, corner.
Was that from a free kick?
Yeah, corner.
You sure?
Yeah, corner. Yeah. What's the name? Took it Wilson, and the goalie went and woofed, and it just landed right on her head.
Okay, nice. Corner, nice.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Good header too.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. You see, this is what I like. You see, when you have young players, give them a chance to show themselves, give them a good run. Don't bring them on with 10, 15 minutes leave. You don't really see what they can do.
That's a nice little header there from Cordoza as well.
Yes. So
the thing is,
I think she's playing centre half today, right? She's playing in the beside.
She's playing beside Chantel.
Yeah, and then the right back is Cameron. Yeah.
No, I think Cameron is playing further up. I think he's got Ferguson.
No. What's the name? Tiffany Cameron is playing right.
He's got Tiffany Cameron playing as right back. Are you sure?
Wait a second. I don't know. Wait a second. She's taking the throw in, so more than likely she's playing right back. Yeah, I think Tiffany Cameron is playing.
But going back to what you were saying, no, I agree with you in terms of giving these younger players a chance and not to start like sounding negative or anything, but this is one of the things that I wish that Lon had done. you know,
Yes.
when he took over. Like, I wish he had tried to just experiment from early doors, you know?
Yes.
But it's nice to see that Busby is doing something different. And that's not to say I have anything against Lorne. Like, actually, liked having Lorne around. So it's not to try and throw him in the deep end or anything. It's just one of those things that I wish he had done. But obviously, he's no longer our head coach. But the obvious comparisons there, I think, is what Busby is doing from early doors, experimenting with that 60-player pool is a good thing, because one of the things that you don't want is for a couple of these girls to become complacent, because I feel like we're already at that bridge where certain players just kind of feel like their spot in the team has been solidified,
right,
and nobody should feel that comfortable. Do you get what I'm saying?
Not even Bunny. Not even
nobody should feel comfortable. Whether and it's not to say that we're throwing people are under the bus, but it's not like no player should feel as if their position in the team is stamp proof.
When you feel your position is not safe, you play harder.
Yeah, 100%. We've seen it with men's football. Maybe not so much with the national team as in the Reggae boys, but in general, like when you know that your position in the team isn't as certain, you do tend to like play better. When you look at things, they'd be like, okay, it's not guaranteed for you to be in the starting 11.
Yes.
You start to go harder. You start to like want more. You become a little bit more hungry. It's a bit more desirable for you to give us your best performance.
Yeah. And I didn't know that. Did Cardozo play center back for the under-20 team when she was playing? I think so, right? She did.
I can't remember.
I think she did play. I think she was a center back.
1 second there. You can continue to speak. I'm just writing something down.
Okay, yeah. I think that Cardozo was a center back on the under-20 team a couple of years ago. When with Cameron Simon, what's her name? The other
Mr. Lee, I am so sorry. Again, a bit like Mr. Ballin, I didn't see you in the studio because I'm trying to like multitask and do a number of things. So sorry about that, okay? I think you might be frozen. Can you hear us?
You treat the man so bad. You treat the man so bad that till him freeze.
I think he has some I think he has some I currently can't see the game. I think he has some
you can't see the game?
Issue. No, I've got an advert in front of me.
Oh, you're not watching on YouTube?
Yeah. I'm watching it on YouTube. I'm almost at 10 minutes, but I had an advert that just played in front of me. So
okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So people, you can go to the Peruvian national team website and can watch the game. I don't think JFF Live is carrying it, which I think is not a good setup. Or people who's paying money per. I gave them praise Sunday, but I'm gonna tell them that they should carry this game, because if people is paying 10, whatever they're paying to watch the game, they should make sure that this game they could stream it on their platform.
Yeah, again, I don't know the reason behind it. I was telling people initially to go to JFF Live because I've not been told otherwise. So my apologies.
Both games will come on JFF Live.
Yeah, that's what we were told, that both games would be on JFF Live. So again, my apologies. I'm not sure what went on there, but we just got 10 minutes on the clock, and Cardozo found the back of the net, and we're currently up 1-0. And you know what? Again, another positive there, Mr. Ballin, we're now scoring from opposite ends of the pitch. So we're now got let's call it a goal scoring centre back. I know early days, but let's say for conversation's sake, goal scoring centre back, as well as our attackers playing out wide, Jody Brown, and our forward finding the back of the net, which definitely makes for a positive reading, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mr. Lee, how are you?
I'm good, man. I headed into work. We have a little bit of difficulty coming in and out, but I want to see my girls do better. I'm very, very critical of them right now.
Why?
And I'm going to explain to you why. What I saw from the Peru game was not impressed. People should be fighting for their spot. The senior players should be doing much better. Now, there's two players I'm really critical of.
what I've seen in the final third, I'm not impressed. If we're playing a better team, no way, no how. I need Jody Brown to step up. She's been with the team for a while. I know she's still young. McKenna, I was not impressed with her in her first game either. Now, say that. I'm rooting for these girls. I want to see them go out there and put on a better show. No disrespect to Peru, but these girls have to do better. Better competition is waiting. Fight for a spot. Play hard. That's all I'm saying.
Peru just hit the crossbar.
You don't think that you could maybe say give a couple of the players, or not even just a couple of the players, just Owen is showing over on the Peruvian Federation's channel. I'm not sure why it isn't on JFF Live.
If you tell him to go look up what I just posted a couple, maybe about 10 minutes ago, that's where you go on YouTube to get it.
But going back to what Mr. Lee was saying,
Peru have them under trouble. Oof.
As I was saying there, Mr. Lee, I'll probably leave Mr. Ballin to keep his eye on the game so he can update us. Oh, damn, that's a real good save.
Yep.
That's a tough save. That would have been a lovely goal. Thank God it didn't go in. Whoa, another double save. That's a double save from Brooks. I like that.
That is why you need to pay the younger players to see what they can do.
Yeah, you have to play the younger players. I'm a massive fan of Busby playing the younger players. I think we are probably thinking on the same lines of we just don't want players in this team to get too comfortable. And it does seem like it would appear that we have a couple of players in the team who have gotten comfortable over the years. Maybe just because they didn't have players breathing down their necks, but it is definitely good to see Busby doing things differently from early doors. Going back to some of the stuff that Mr. Lee said, again, don't you think you could give them the benefit of the doubt by saying, okay, this is the start of our World Cup preparations and things will improve? Because we have seen a couple of positive signs there over the last couple of games, or even against just Peru on Sunday. You don't think you could highlight any of the positives that you saw, even from Jody Brown?
So I was on Jason Guna earlier. I tried to tag you, but I guess you're busy. And I was going at it the same way.
I would have come on if you called me.
Yeah, I did, but I said, man, maybe you were busy. So one thing we understand, and I'm saying this to you, the coach is working on something, and I agree with that. And one of the main things that you just said, I think a couple of players are too comfortable. They have nobody breathing down their back, right? And I use another player of the male national team as an example earlier. I want these girls to fight for this spot. What I say about Jody Brown again, and I'm saying this, in the game the positive that I see, let me give you the positive, is that the coach is trying to work the ball through the middle. I love that.
Yeah.
I love trying to work the ball through the middle, not just kicking this long ball. So I got to give him credit for that. But the players, though, in the final third, they were dull, null and void. Yes, we got 2 goals, but there should have been at least 10. I'm not complaining about the lack of goals. I need the senior players to show more, do more, show more, do more. That's all I'm saying. Seniors step up. But as far as the coach playing that ball, I'm through the middle, he's trying to find a system, 100% I agree with that. 100% I saw that. 100% I need that. I just saying that the senior players need to step up some more. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with you. I think, with this one, give it by maybe the next 4 games or so, and you should be able to see a couple differences. Or I don't know, perhaps not, because the next 4 games we have Mexico twice and Brazil twice. So I'm not really sure if you're going to get what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. That was my main point. It's going to be tougher competition. And so I'm saying, when these girls get a team, no respect to Peru, who's not as strong as the others, they should be showing some urgency. You know what? The Mexico game, I don't think some of these girls going to, maybe, I don't know. Mexico is no joke. I've seen this game beat USA in the USA. 2 goals, they shut them down in their own country. And then before the USA went after the Olympics, it was a game against Mexico. And Mexico hold them. They beat Mexico by 1-0. So this Mexico team is not the same Mexico. Also, the Mexican female league, a lot of top American prospects and from the world is heading down to Mexico. So the region is improving. I'm just saying that we seem to be lagging. That's all I'm saying.
I would want to say that you're wrong on that. We're improving every year, maybe not as fast as you would like, but we are, right? Mexico have their professional female league in their country. We in Jamaica don't. We're just going to start one in 2027, right? So give us a chance. We're building from the back slowly, and the team is compact and composed. Yeah, we played Brazil 2 times, they beat us 4-0. Play France 1 time, they beat us 3-0. Okay. Well, when we match up against Mexico, we'll see what happens. I mean, nobody expects us to beat Mexico last 2 years ago, and we did. Don't watch what Mexico and the US is doing, Just watch how we're improving every game, and I see improvement. What the coach is doing here by playing the younger players now is a wonderful thing. We see what they can do.
So back to France and Brazil.
Yeah.
Those games were money games. Those games was like a grudge match for France and Brazil, right? And the JFF took those games, for money. I understand, the federation needs the money, right? And that's fine. I'm not being critical of these girls, and I'm not looking in the past. I just see something. What I see in the Gold Cup, I saw Panama improve.
Yeah.
I saw everybody improve. That's all I'm saying. And we are the team they want to beat. We are the team they have their eyes on. That's all I'm saying. So you can sleep on it. I'm not sleep on it.
2-0.
I'm giving the warm up.
One moment, Mr. Lee. Did you see that build up there, Mr. Ballin?
Yes, 2-0.
Did you see the build up there?
Right through the middle.
Did you see the build up there? I love that. I think he's given Jody the license to roam freely. I think
Jody's playing midfield. She's playing midfield.
Yeah, Jody's playing all over the pitch. She's playing midfield like you said,
I think
she's playing. You know what though? I think that rule suits her enough. I think that role kind of suits her to me.
It does suit her. It definitely suits her.
I think that role suits her. Honestly.
And that is one moment there, Mr. Lee. That is Blades there, guys, with the second goal. I'm going to just mute my microphones quickly because I need to do something shortly. I'm not going nowhere, but
before you go quickly, is Blades from England too?
One moment. Before I continue, guys, I'm not gonna go nowhere, Mr. Ballin. I just need to check something on my desktop.
Okay.
See you guys in the comment section. Again, just to keep you guys on the same line, Cordoza opened the scoring and Blaze has just added to it. I think from what I could see on my last stream, that is almost 20 minutes played, and we are leading 2 goals to the good. Again, I'm just going to mute my microphone quickly because there's something that I need to do, and I'll get back to you. Okay?
Yeah, man. Do you think, Mr. Barrett, is Jordan Brown listed as a? Mr. Barrett, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is Jordan Brown listed as a midfield in the starting?
I think. Yeah. No, she's definitely playing midfield here.
Man. That role does suit her. What do you think?
She's playing behind McKenna. She's look good.
Don't you think that role suit her? Yeah, man. That role suit her, man.
But listen,
go ahead.
This younger team is playing a faster paced game.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. The coach needs to look on some of these two, man. That me I'm saying a big man, right?
But when they against the top team, them experience matters in. So these young
that's true.
Match up. So you understand me?
Yeah, but you say
I agree with you. Experience does matter, but if you're not taking the game seriously and you're a little bit complacent, inevitably that will show on the pitch, wouldn't it?
Yes,
you're going to get found out if you're taking the mick and you're thinking that you are definitely guaranteed to start whenever there's a national team call up, it's going to show on the pitch because right now players like your Cordoza and players like your Blaze, you're finding the game finding the back of the net. They're doing exactly what we ask of them. Right?
So this is why I was. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go on, Mr. Lee. And
this is what I was critical about. This is what I was talking about. I'm not saying go out there and score 50 goals, right? I want people to go out there and show the urgency. I belong here. You understand? I'm gonna fight for this. I didn't see much of that on this past Sunday. So I said you know what? I said I was gonna hold my criticism until after the second game, right? And I'm not being critical of hating the team. No. Listen, man, I'm going to spend my money and follow these girls and watch these girls, right? I'm 100%. Crystal can tell you, I am a die-hearted fan. I just not putting up with no nonsense. That's it.
Mr. Lee's fed up. Mr. Lee's like the old Mikey Ballin, guys.
Yeah, Mellow, no.
He's like the old Mikey Ballin.
No, man. We want to say we win, man. Every time we play some big team, we have no middle.
Whoa, what a free kick.
Jamaica again?
Eh? Jamaica again?
You know,
yeah.
3-0.
Find a way to watch the game, you know?
3-0.
Yeah, man, I'm doing the thing, man. They say I'm just driving into work and I'm listening, right? Yeah.
Mr. Lee's 3-0 now.
Yeah, that me I talk about. We want to see the urgency. We want to see the fight.
That's Tiffany Cameron. So again, I'm happy for her, you know, because in the absence of Bunny Shaw, like, again, we're not trying to throw people under the bus, but sorry, Tiffany Cameron and Kayla McKenna, they have to answer that call. And again, last Sunday's occasion, I know we wanted more from McKenna, but she provided an assist and she provided a goal. And now we had Tiffany Cameron finding the back of the net. So again, like,
we could have won that. We could have won that game about 8-0, you know.
That's what I'm
easy chances.
Did you see the chance that Jody Brown missed up front and McKenna in the second half? I did count it. 47 seconds. McKenna should have scored 2, right? That's all I'm saying. Just urgency. Fight.
You gotta understand as well, like Mr. Leader, the urgency that you're referring to, in fairness, that's gonna come with more games that we have in our in our back pocket, right? But I think in terms of the urgency, I think we can argue that we are seeing some urgency there. I think if it was a case of if the Peru match had ended 0-0, then I could be like,
that's the goal is offside.
They got Tiffany's game as offside.
Yeah,
it was a lovely goal though. I think she sat the goalkeeper down. It was a lovely goal.
But I don't know why. Let's say it was offside.
I don't think it was. I mean, it should be 3-0. But anyways, as I said, that's what you want from a Tiffany Cameron. That's what you want from Kayla McKenna. That's what you want from Jody Brown, because they are the core players within the team. Even Jody Brown, like, yes, she's young, but she's part of the original fabric of the first phase of success. As young as she is, she's about 22 years old. So we hold her in high regard. And like I said, Mr. Bally was saying that we like her in that number 10 role. Right,
that's where she needs to be. That's where she needs to be. Play behind the strikers or somewhere. She's not a natural goal scorer.
Oh, that game looks looks better for her. Playing in the number 10 position looks it suits her.
If therefore she plays in number 10 position, she's taking what's the name position? Primus.
That's why we say nobody position is sure. Nobody position is sure.
Alan, I'm not. This is what we need, though. We need healthy competition. You see what I'm saying?
True. Yeah.
Yes. We need healthy competition. I think Atlanta Prime is one of those players that she's not a slacker. Like, I don't know her, but she doesn't seem like a slacker. But I think this is going to make her look up and be like, you know what?
I don't care.
Next time,
I don't care where you're going. Right.
I think she's going to be looking at what she could see from Jody, especially in this game, and say, you know what, next time I play, I need to give an even better account of myself, because this players could potentially be taking a position that I previously occupied. Right? Go back over to yourself, Mr. Lee.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I don't care where you come from, as long as you breathe black, green, and gold through your blood. I don't care where you're from. I want you, and you want to play for this team and fight for it. You're welcome in my eyes. You're welcome. Right? So I'm not fighting against a player that's banned from yard or nothing like that. I just want to see everybody fight for your spot. The best players, fight for it. Fight for it. That's all I want. Go ahead.
Currently we are leading 2 goals to the good. We had Cordoza open the scoring, followed by Blade. So we're currently leading 2 goals to the good. I don't know what time it is in the game as of yet, because my stream is just doing.
We're going up to the 27th minute.
Thank you, Mr. Ballin. I am kind of leaning on Mr. Ballin to do lead of the commentary, because, as I said to you, like my way behind.
Also,
and I don't know
what I'm kind of sad about is that, what's her name? Oh Lord, okay.
Jody Brown.
No, McKenna. Amara is not here. Because she needs to get a start.
I think you see her again.
Yeah, but I need her. You see, when they play South Africa the second time, I wanted her to start. You know, because I want that because I think she's a very good player,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
her head is very steady on her body. So
Mr. Ballin,
Yeah.
I'm about to leave, but I'm gonna say this to both of you. Two things I'm gonna say. Laura Washington, right? The little girl. I want to see her. If college should be done, in the summer, and I hope she get a look back in the national team. And see
no,
and see how.
she's in college, so
Uh,
if not, when pressure the
yeah,
college players right now.
no. Here's what I said. When in the summer,
Yeah,
that's what I said in the summer, when school is out, I'd love to see her get another chance and see how far she has come.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
Okay.
she's one for the future, and I hope that in the summer she can get some run. One final thing, why I'm so critical. This Peru team, they lack the strength like us. I mean, we're stronger, we faster, we every dimensional, right? That's one of the reasons why I'm kind of critical. You're not gonna get this what you call it, disadvantage against much team. So you
Mr.
get
Lee,
the chance like this, the players need to grab this opportunity.
Mr. Lee, before you go, I want to tell you something. We
Yeah, man.
outplayed Peru on Sunday. It's just that in some games teams outplay teams and just can't score. And what happened? We just weren't scoring. No, if we had scored 8 goals, you would be so critical. But we
But
got the
that's what
chance.
that.
We
Yeah.
got the chances, but there's sometimes a team no matter how well you see it in EPL, in the La Liga and all those Serie A. You see it happen all the time. It happens.
So I am not
But
here
it's
for
just
excuse if could shoulda
they
woulda.
have
I'm
no
not for
shooting
that.
boots. The shooting boots was
I'm not here for excuses, Mr. Bally, with all due respect. I'm not here for if could shoulda woulda, right?
yeah.
I'm just saying if you look at our teams, male teams and national teams, in the final third we're lacking. Our 3 female teams got knocked out, the male team got knocked out by a Central American team. We are lacking in this department. That's all I'm saying. We need to figure out the final third more often, much better. And I am a non-excuse person, right? That's all I'm saying right now. I'm doing the hard work right now. I want you guys to criticize, and tell me that I'm over harassed, right? So everybody listen to me and the team wake up. That's all I'm saying. I don't want when qualifier come,
No,
we still
the change
can't
score to
find
3-0.
it.
The change score to 3-0 now. It's 3-0.
It needs to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they
Tiffany
need to
Scott,
do. When they get a team with their go ahead.
I was saying to you
Go ahead.
that Tiffany's goal doesn't appear to have been offside because the scoreline says 3-0. So Tiffany's
Right.
goal
It was on
fine.
2-0 for a while. Now it's on 3-0. They just didn't update it. I was talking.
Okay.
I just didn't put the ball, kick off the ball from the center circle, so I couldn't. You know what I mean? Because I
Yeah.
was talking. Yeah.
But we relying on you, Mr. Bally. We're relying on you,
Before I forget, guys, if you are watching, please do go ahead and hit the like button. It does not cost you a penny. Please do go ahead and hit the like button. It is completely free. You're not going to be charged for hitting the like button. We're currently leading Peru 3 goals to good. 3 goals to the good with 3 different goal scorer, Cordoza Blades and Tiffany Cameron. And that has definitely surpassed all of the score predictions there in the comment section.
Also,
all right.
Miss Wilson put one off the crossbar, a free kick, which was a very beautiful free kick. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I
love
like her.
I like her, man. She got a foot. She has a kick on her, man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Any of these goals come from the 18? Any of these goals score from inside the box?
All of them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Inside the final third, finish. Yep. There we
Everybody
go.
outside. Yeah.
So
That's what I'm talking about.
it looks to me that it looks like we've got another we've got a corner, right, Mr. Ballin? Are we on the same page?
No, well,
The
the corner's already
Siobhan-
taken.
Siobhan
It's already
taking
taken.
So Siobhan took the corner?
Yes.
I'm gonna let you lead on it because I don't want to
Perry is on the
confuse
attack
guys
from
in
the left
comment section.
from their left side.
Thank you.
Mr. Bally, how is Jody Brown playing so far?
She looked good so far. She just dribbled into the box and we won that corner. The girl just barely take it off her toe. It was almost going to be a next goal.
Yeah, this girl is young, fresh and green. So you think the coach is giving her this license to run at people coming from the midfield and do that, right?
Right. Yeah.
I think so.
But you see,
it's the same, right? Right, Mr. Ballin? In the game in the game on Sunday, I think she was definitely given similar instructions pertaining to the license to roam.
Right. But she just played more on the wing though. But I think that what happened, let's here try play this role against Mexico. That you see against this team should look good, but sometimes you look good in this role when you're playing a weaker team. No, I don't want to take it away from Peru. Let's see she play like this way again. But she did play in the France game. She did play this role in the France game too. In the France
France
game,
is a much better team.
no game in France, she did play this role.
Against France, we get a couple, a few shot at it, But our main problem is the midfield, possessing the ball in the midfield. That's our main problem.
Girl, Krista, I did ask you about Blaze. Does she play in England?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to tell you. No. She plays professional football. Plays for Burnley.
Oh, she's good. Burnley is what in the Premier in the top league or the second tier?
They're like in like the National League North. Kind of tells me that someone hasn't been watching my channel recently. National League North due to the Women's Championship. I think someone hasn't been watching my channel, Mr. Lee.
Well,
we gotta call him out.
They call themselves friends. I don't know.
We have to call him out.
No, but here is some Mr. Lee. If me watch your channel every day, they may think me a star.
No, if you want, excuses below. Excuses below. But
Lord have mercy.
Right, Mr. Lee?
Yes, sir. I agree with the one at Crystal. Sorry, sister, I have a jump shift.
Listen, I am outnumbered. I'm used to being outnumbered. I don't mind it.
Hey, Mr. Valentine, Crystal, you do that a review Friday night.
Oh, you said you want to do a review Friday, so I kind of agree with you that we can.
Yeah, man. We have a call Mr. Balin again Friday night, man.
You guys to be here tomorrow though, because I'm going to be interviewing Mr. Nicholas Powell. He's the ex sports psychologist for the Reggae Girlz. He previously worked with the Reggae Girlz. So the Reggae Girlz currently don't have a sports psychologist, right?
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah.
No, they don't. I mean, up until last year, the men's team had a sports psychologist, Dr. Hamilton. So I'm going to be speaking with Mr. Nicholas Powell tomorrow, 11:15 Central Time. And I have no idea whether he would like to return to being the sports psychologist for the Reggae Girlz, but I've heard some positive words about him. So I want to pick his brains tomorrow. So we're going to be talking about mental health and well-being in that exclusive interview. So hopefully you can, support me from the comment section if you can.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. Definitely. Just let me know what time, because I'm off tomorrow. Just let me know what time and tag me. And just give me a call.
11:15 Central Time, right? So I think that's your time, right? What time zone are you in?
I'm in Eastern time. I'm in Eastern.
Eastern, so I think you might have to figure out what's the
man, I'll figure it out. I think we're 2 hour difference, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because I think I'm 6 hours ahead of him.
No, I'm 1 hour. Central is 1 hour. So if it's 11, it's 10 for me.
No, me. I am 6 hours ahead.
No, when you say Central time.
Oh my God, they found the back of the net. They've scored. Peru have pulled one back there, guys. Peru have pulled one back. Let me go ahead and watch how this one came to play. But it's currently 3-1, host nation of.
Yeah, man. All right, ladies. Go ahead.
Looks like that's come on the side of Siobhan's side. Good finish from them. So the Peruvians have pulled one back. This is our third time playing against them. And they have managed to find the back of the net. So it's currently 3-1 Jamaica.
Then later. Anyway, go see you guys later.
Bye, Mr. Lee. There we go. Mr. Ballin's back. I'm sure you've seen the scoreline, right?
Yes. I saw it. Yes.
You don't look best pleased.
Well, the team's going to score goals. So 3-1. Maybe there's more goals to come. Maybe there's going to be more goals to come. Maybe the game end up, 5-1, 5-2, something like that. You know what I mean?
This player, Peruvian, she's on the deck. I think she might have had a hand to the face, it seems, judging by her gesture.
Yeah,
So she's
from
currently receiving treatment at the moment, right? That was was that from Tiffany Cameron?
that's from Tiffany Cameron. Yeah, maybe an elbow or a finger to the face.
Maybe. I'm sure it wasn't intentional, but
No.
she's currently receiving some treatment there, guys. Okay, so the game is currently paused at the moment because she's still on the field of play. Couple players they're using the moment to get some instruction from their coaches as well as to rehydrate themselves. So again, scoreline is Jamaica 3, Peru 1. Jamaica broke the deadlock through Cardoza. We also had Blades. She doubled our lead, and Tiffany Cameron added to our goal tally. And Peru, just a couple minutes ago, have managed to find the back of the net. And if you're watching over on my channel, guys, please do go ahead and hit the like button. Also, if you're new to the platform, kindly go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It does not cost you a penny. If you're watching over on the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club, kindly go ahead and do the same. Hit the like and subscribe button, okay?
Yeah. I like how they look. I like how they're playing fast, aggressive. Tiffany Cameron is playing maybe right wing, not all right midfield.
That's what I said. I think she's right wing. I don't think she's
who's number
right back.
25? Who's number 25? That's
Because I've been watching, I'm just like, unless I'm looking at this wrong, like she looks like she's right wing to me.
Yeah, she's playing right wing. Or but
Ferguson is number 25, but I don't think Tiffany's Ferguson. I don't think.
Ferguson.
Hold on, one second.
Yeah, Ferguson. Okay.
Yeah, Ferguson. 1 second.
I've never seen her before, so she's new to the team.
Let me just go ahead and change the temperature because my temperature has just dropped a little bit. So I'm just trying to change it. Okay, just one moment. I think I need to get myself a new thermostat because this one is so fidgety. Just need to turn it up a bit. Temperature dropped. Let me go ahead and see what time we have in the match. I think we have about maybe 38 minutes. We're probably going
40
to get
minutes. Going up to the 40th minute. Yeah.
We're down to the 40th minute, so I am way behind. So we've got 5 minutes of normal time, potentially maybe 2 to 3 added minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling like I want to switch my live stream times to around about these times, Mr. Ballin, because starting my live stream around 12 a.m. and 1 o'clock, it definitely has its knock-on effect. So I'm kind of feeling more comfortable with like the 9 p.m., 10 p.m. time, like how it is now, where it's probably just after work hours for quite a few people.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, well, for you, 9 p.m. is a good time because you can get some good sleep. You can go to bed at 12.
Yeah, I'm thinking
7-hour
that.
time.
Yeah,
and you have the little one there with you too. So
yeah, I'm thinking that. I'm thinking maybe, I need to go ahead and get that done. But I'll see how things work out after the next couple of live stream. And I hope you're there tomorrow as well, Mr. Ballin, when I interview Mr. Nicholas Powell.
Okay, I'll try.
Yes. I think it's gonna be a good interview. I'm looking forward to it. Never spoke to him before. Just reached out to him, and thankfully he said yes. Definitely grateful for his time.
Yeah.
The score
Still,
is 3-1. 3-1 Jamaica.
yeah. Well, what if the coach want to make my day now, right? In the second half, him bring on Cameron Simon at centre forward.
Massive fan of. Let me stop saying it. I don't want no one to think I've got bias, but
No,
I
not
do like
bias,
Cameron
but I'm
Simmons.
trying
I
just to
do
get the
like
younger players
Cameron
on the pitch.
Simmons. Yeah, I think Cameron Simmons could be a future Reggae Girls captain, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Yeah. Well, she'll be behind. Jodie will be ahead of her.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think you'll be surprised. I think you'll be surprised. That's even if Jodie would want the captain's armband. Not to say that she wouldn't, but
Yeah.
I can see captain material in Simmons. Not saying I can't see it in Jodie.
Yeah.
I can just see it in Cameron, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. So the clock is winding down. We've got about maybe, let's call it 3 minutes of normal time with some potential added time. If you're watching over on my channel, please do go ahead and hit that like button. It does not cost you a penny. Please hit the like button. Issa is saying that he wouldn't go for the babyface assassin. Why is that, Issa? Let me know, sir. Let me know. About 60 of you are watching, guys. It doesn't cost you a penny. I'm giving up my precious time. I could easily be with my family, and I'm sat here with my co-host, Mr. Balin, and the lovely guys there in the comment section. Please respect our time. Just hit the like button. I'm not asking you for a super chat. I'm not asking you to put money on the board. I'm just asking you to hit the like button, okay? Please hit the like button, and please make sure that you're here tomorrow 11:15 11:15, and it should be Central Time 11:15 for you guys there. Do work out the time difference. I'm going to be speaking to Mr. Nicholas Powell, the former Reggae Girls sports psychologist, right? And they're going to be talking about all things mental health and well-being. So do not miss that one. I'm really excited for it. So please make sure that you show out, okay?
They just got a
11:15
penalty.
tomorrow Central Time.
Peru get a penalty.
You are the bearer of bad news, Mr. Balin. But talk me through it, sir. Talk me through it.
Yeah. Let me see if she put out her arm. Let me see it again. It looked close call.
Close one to Ferguson, right?
Yeah, I think that was Ferguson. I think it close. It close. But yeah. Close call. The breakdown started in the midfield because of lackadaisical passing. Or yeah. So, but yeah. Let me see. Oh no! That's not a penalty. VAR.
Are you saying that we were? There's no. You said VAR.
Sorry. VAR would have changed that, but the ref have to call it like you see it. So
yeah.
So I'm gonna cancel the ref. Save this no girl, or kicked over the bar. Save.
Saved it.
Yes.
Wonderful. See, I can't see nothing that you're seeing, sir.
Yeah.
Brooks has saved the penalty. That's
yeah.
good stuff. But according to Mr. Balin, it shouldn't have been a penalty to begin with. So there you go. Justice served.
I think why the ref called the penalty is because after the ball hit her hand, she tried to put her hand behind her back, and that movement the ref think that she was trying to stop the ball. So you have to give the ref the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, and you're going to play, Yeah, so I can't say the ref. The ref have to call it like. But most ref would have called that, and then VAR would have reversed that.
Penalty. I mean, if Mr. Lee is somewhere listening, he's probably not a happy bunny at the moment. It's gonna be like, these are the things that I'm talking about.
No,
Mr. Balin, these are the things that I'm talking about. I told you.
I want to know how high they're playing, because Peru is up in the mountains here. So I wonder what about the altitude. If I think it's halftime now. Yes, halftime.
It's halftime, so it's 3-1
going
into
yes.
the end of the first half. Okay,
yes.
not bad.
Right. But I think if the altitude may be slowing them down. I don't know how high they're playing. They changed cities, right? They're not playing the same city they played in before.
I think it's the same city.
No, it's a different stadium, different field.
It's a different stadium.
Yeah.
I mean, even stuff like that, I've not come across that information. Not saying that it hasn't been put out there,
Yeah,
but
because there's some
I
blue
don't know
bill.
if it's, I don't. Thing is, I'm not sure if they've changed cities, because in the press release it said that they'll be playing in Lima. So that's what I'm saying. I don't, maybe different stadiums, but it's probably the same city.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
different
probably the
stadium in
same
Lima.
city.
Right.
Different-
Because
yeah.
in this one, there's some blue buildings you can see that weren't there in the last thing. And this field is not as pristine as the other one. I think the field, the when you was looking at the field from the camera angle, this one looks not as good as the one they played on Sunday, but that doesn't say the field is not good. I'm not saying the field is not good. I'm just saying the field looked better on Sunday than this one. The pitch, I should say, because people say stop the field, now they say pitch. Sorry. In my days it was field, now it's pitch, so sorry.
No, Mr. Ballin, it's still field. I think it probably, that sounds very American, but it's still field.
Yeah, soccer field, football field.
Definitely.
Football field. Yeah.
I'm glad you corrected yourself. I didn't want to be the one to correct.
Okay.
But no, definitely. I was going to say something. Oh, Wayne Evans is saying score updates. Score updates is 3-1 Jamaica.
Right.
It could have been 3-2 Jamaica, 3-2 Jamaica, but thankfully Brooks between the sticks there came up clutch. From Peru had a penalty there, spot kick, and thankfully Brooks saved it just as we were about to close off on the end of the first 45.
So now I'm going to send the coach a telegraph. That's old-fashioned way. A telegraph. Say, listen, give Jody the armband or Swaby and stick.
Hold on.
In the center forward. Eh?
You got to make sure you're speaking quite direct, because you're going to end up confusing people. I am assuming you're talking about for this game, correct?
Yeah, for this game.
Okay.
For the second half, give Jody or Swaby the armband, or even Tiffany Cameron, and start what's her name? Cameron Simmons. Put her in forward now. Let's just play her natural position. And then now we have a younger team. Well, I know that Swaby and Wilson is kind of maybe will be the elder states people on that team, and Tiffany. But the rest of the girls will be pretty young. Which you need
I think if he's going to, sorry to interject, if he's going to bring on Cameron Simmons again, absolutely, definitely massive fans of Cameron Simmons. If she's going to come on, I think naturally it's probably going to go to Tiffany Cameron, the captain's armband, as one of like the team.
And but there's a next little young lady. I think her name is Butts on the team. She's a forward too.
I think she's on the bench. I think Butts is on the bench.
Right. So, and she's there, and you let her bring her to Peru, give her a run. I mean, if you don't want to bring her on Cameron, you can put her on just to see what. I mean, just to see how she. You understand what I'm saying? Just to see. But she's a college girl. I think what it is that she's playing in college. I don't know how well she's doing in college. But
I think the only way that you will see a couple of the substitutions that you're referring to is if Busby feels that he's seen enough, especially from McKenna over the last 2 games, right? So 1 full game, and let's say over 45 plus minutes, it might actually go ahead and play her up until the 60th minute, or maybe he might just go ahead and make halftime substitutions. I don't know what his thought process are, but I think he probably only do that if he feels like he's seen enough from Kayla McKenna. Again, is she going to be that direct competitor alongside the likes of your Shania Hills, who is still expected to be recalled when Bunny also makes her return to the squad for the next window, right? Someone is asking how the midfield is playing. Safe to say it's been led by Jody Brown, correct?
Right. I think that the midfielders are what's the girl that start with? And I think her name start with number 3, or it's I can't remember.
What are you talking about? Ingleton?
Ingleton is in the midfield with
I'm
Van
gonna pause
Zanten.
the background, okay, Mr. Ballin, because it's very noisy and I don't want it to come through
Right.
the speakers, okay?
Yeah. So Ingleton and Van Zanten and Jody Brown, I think that they're playing reasonable well. They need to maybe step up and get control the midfield a little bit more. But when we're building up, we're coming through the middle, which is very good. And I would give them a score of 65% that they're playing well. I wouldn't change any of them now. Just that they need to be a little more aggressive in the midfield.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're right. I don't think we need to change the midfield just yet. Like in terms of early substitutions, I don't think you need to change the midfield. Keep it going. Because to be honest with you, we saw that a little bit of definitely, like I agree with you, it should not have been a penalty. But that goal that was scored by Peru, probably can say that it was avoidable. Saying that to say, I'm sure they're going to be wanting to chase more goals of their own, right? They're going to want to potentially go for the equalizer, so to make it 3-3. So for me, I wouldn't touch the midfield. I'm not a coach. I wouldn't touch the midfield because it is working at the moment. It is ticking, and I do like the free roaming position there from Jody Brown. Again, guys, I can't believe I'm having to ask you guys again. Please do go ahead and hit the like button. It's about over 60 of you tuning in, and only 40 plus of you have hit the like button. It does not cost you any penny. I'm not charging you. Please do go ahead and hit the like button. At least bring the likes to 50. It's on 49 at the moment. Please respect my time. I am doing this for the love of the game, the love of our country. Kindly hit that like button for me. Okay. We have second half to come up. But as things stand, we are leading 3 goals, three goals to Peru's 1. Just a reminder of the goal scorers. Cardoza there opened the scoring, and that one there was followed by Blades, who made it 2, and Tiffany Cameron made it 3. Good little bit of fat there. All those goals came from inside the box. I know that was something that Mr. Lee asked, but all 3 or 4 goals there came from inside the box, as did Peru's goal. Third time playing Peru, and they finally managed to come up clutch, and they've managed to register a goal of their own.
Also, we must also say we have hit the crossbar also with a deadly free kick from Wilson. Again, that girl have some magic in her left foot there.
You're talking about Siobhan.
Yeah, Siobhan Wilson. Yes. It's going to be a nice competition between her and Hines.
Yeah, I like it. I look forward to it. I look forward to that competition. That's something I look forward to. Someone is asking about the split up of the Swaby sisters. How is it going? It's actually it's going up. It's a thing that myself and I think Mr. Ballin as well have been wanting to see. Like, we cannot keep on relying on the Swaby sisters.
Right.
That
we talk about this on Sunday. We talk about
exactly. They're not made out of steel. They're not made out of board. Like, God forbid something happens to either of them. Our goose would be well and truly cooked. So I do like breaking up that centre back pairing of the Swaby sisters. To be honest with you, we have seen a breakup of the Swaby sisters, but usually it goes back to how it is in a game or so, right? It's not something that tends to last a string of games. I don't know if Busby is going to do things differently, but I am massively a fan of breaking up the Swaby sisters partnership for the betterment of the team, so that we can kind of figure out who else we can rely upon if the worst case
but remember we have Plummer too. Remember we still have Kanya Plummer. She's still pretty young.
Yeah, Kanya Plummer is still there, but even so, again, that we don't really see a breakup of of the Swaby sisters, even with Konya Plummer and Vian Sampson. Like with Vian Sampson and Konya Plummer, we don't, even with them, even with those girls around, we still don't see that breaking up of the center of the Swaby sisters. And yeah, we know previous former captain Konya Plummer, center back. She's playing for Fenerbahce at the moment, so a well respected club. But she's going to be turning 28 this year. You know, so
Her last World Cup
the girls, she's not a spring chicken, right?
Yeah.
So it's looking good at the moment, and a couple of the players that you guys there are referring to, I think you need to like remind yourselves that school is still in season. So with regards to a couple of the young players, it's understandable that you're not going to see them in every camp. I don't think that's something that we should worry about. I think for me, and I think maybe Mr. Ballin and Mr. Lee share similar sentiments in the sense of, especially when it comes to those older players, we demand more from them. We want more from them. We're tired of the same complacency, you know, and we can see it. Like, we're no fools. We can see when you're too comfortable. You probably think that we can't pick up on your comfortableness, but we can definitely see it from a distance. So seeing these players out there starting and finding the back of the net and looking comfortable in their position, I think that's a good thing. A good point there that Mr. Ballin brought up was Jody playing in the 10 and what that could mean for the midfield position where Atlanta Primus is concerned. Again, I don't know the young lady, but I am assuming she's going to be looking at that as a challenge, and that's what we want. We want players to look at their position as a challenge, not okay, yes, I'm guaranteed to start, right? And I hope that the head coach Busby is relaying that type of message as well. Like, I hope he's not giving anyone that slight bit of encouragement that it is okay to miss out on a window because your club needs you. I'm sorry, but that is a very diluted excuse, because all these girls clubs need them. You know, all of their clubs need them. When they resume to play in club football, a couple of them are in a relegation battle. A couple of them are trying to finish as high as they can for their respective clubs. A few of them have cup competitions to come up, but they're still in camp. So I hope that Busby isn't giving no player, I don't really care your position in the team, I don't care how highly you're ranked, I hope he's not giving players the satisfaction of saying it's okay for you to miss out on a window because I will see you the next window. All right. What would you say, Mr. Ballin?
I got my wish. Cameron Simmons is on the field.
Cameron Simmons is on. Yay, that's good. So she's replacing. Who's she replacing?
Well, also Blackwood is on the pitch too. So I guess Blackwood may be replacing Tiffany, and Cameron may be replacing McKenna. But also I want to say McKenna got an next assist today again because she assisted Blades on the goal.
That's what I'm saying, and it goes back to my pre-match conversation from the.
He made a lot of changes. It looked like he made about 3 or 4 changes. Yeah, because I see our next young lady, number 16 on the pitch. I don't know who that is.
I can't see nothing my end, Mr. Ballin. My screen is just not the same.
I'm waiting for them to show us maybe on the TV here who's in for who. But
yeah, will soon.
Yeah.
I can't.
Wait, he's making 5 changes. But the father's talking about is coming on.
So Simmons is coming on. Cameron Simmons.
Yes, Buckley's coming. Buckley's coming on. He made 5 changes.
Yeah, he's
the father's telling you about that, but her name is not Butts. Her name, I can't see her name on the back of her shirt. Buckley's coming on, and
Butts, Buckley, is Simmons
18,
on?
Hold on, 18, 24, 22, 19.
He's giving the captain's armband to Blackwood.
Yes.
So McKenna is off. Right?
Right, McKenna is off, more than likely.
Simmons playing in McKenna's position, right?
And then maybe what's the name is off too. Blades and Tiffany is off too, more than likely.
Yeah, because
he bring on 2 wingers. He bring on Buckley, and also he brought on Buckley and Blackwood.
Butts is coming on, right? So Buckley, Butts, Simmons, and who is the other player that's coming on? Who can you see?
Simmons, Buckley, Blackwood. Number 8. I don't know who's number 16. I don't know.
Number 16.
16.
16?
16, number 16. Hold on. Well, let me see if they've showed the back of her shirt when she comes on. Let me see who it is. All right, Buckley one. No, it's number 18. Number 18. Sorry, number 18. She is.
You sure?
Number 18 is coming on. She has on her hair is long, so I can't see the name on the back of. Hopefully, we'll show you the names.
I'm gonna wait to see if I can see anything. But guys, there
5 changes.
Yeah, we have my brain just can't think. We have Jesus, we have why can't I think? As I said, we have Blackwood wearing the captain's armband for the second 45, and Simmons, our girl Simmons, is she looks like she's going to be leading the line. As Mr. Ballin said, Buckley is also on. I don't have no audio because if I have audio, then it will play back to you guys, and I don't want to breach a copyright violation.
Yeah, but I'm surprised they don't show the name of the substitutions.
They probably will show it soon, or you probably will be able to see them when they're playing. You'll be able to see them.
Blackwood is playing left back. It looks like.
I'm gonna allow you to just lead quickly. I'm just gonna do something quickly, okay? I'm literally gonna be in the room. I just need to pick something up quickly. Thank you.
I think Simmons is playing right back again.
I'm sorry. I need to like eat something sweet. Sorry, guys. I don't usually eat on screen.
No, what's her name? Tiffany Cameron is still on the field.
Oh, really?
Yes, she's still on the field. I don't know who he took out. I'm trying. Or maybe took out Van Zanten. No, Van Zanten's on the field. She's on the field. I don't know who he took out. I know McKenna is off. I know that for sure. Blades is off. I know that for sure. Wilson is off.
Is Brown there? Is Jody still there?
No, Jody's off. So Cameron, Wilson is off. McKenna.
I thought you said
Cameron. Sorry, not Cameron. I mean McKenna. Wilson is off.
Oh.
McKenna and Wilson is off for sure.
Brown off?
And Jody Brown is off. Right. I'm trying to see who else is off. That's 3. I know that for sure. I'm looking to see if this girl here is Van Zanten. That's in that midfield. That I have a close up of her yet.
Mr. Ballin, I'm so sorry to eat in front of you guys, but
I think also Swiby must be off too,
Chantel?
I think so. I'm looking. Yeah, I think Swaby's off too. Trying to figure out who else is off. I said Blades is off. I know that. Blades is off. So that's a 5 then. Come on, girls. You're playing the ball through the middle. Stop with the long ball now. So when you make 5 changes in one go, it disrupts the cohesiveness of the team usually. Yeah. What's the name is off? Swaby is off.
So okay, Chantel's also both Swabies are on the bench right now, yeah?
Right. So the young lady that was playing right back, number 25, whatever her name is, she's playing in the center.
So she's now
center back, yes.
She's center back with Cardoza.
Right, yep. So Swaby, Wilson, Brown, Blades, and McKenna is off.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Uh-oh.
So guys, oh,
What a
I don't
save
like
goal.
that.
The goalkeeper just made a beautiful save. Whoa.
See,
Buckley
you're
almost
way
scored.
ahead of me.
Buckley
Oh,
almost
Bucky.
scored. Buckley almost
Okay.
scored, yes. She did a foot save. She stretched. She did
So
one.
where is Buckley playing?
Buckley's look like she's playing midfield.
So Buckley, like, so did she replace Jody then?
Yeah, she should replace Jody, yes.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Because
Right.
they play quite similar, don't they? Buckley and
Yes.
Jody play
Right,
similar,
right,
so
yes.
almost like a like for like replacement.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Sounds good. So if
Not only,
about two, go on.
no. Kick it. Kick. You have to go in the box. Kick it. Come on, girl. I mean, you're open. You take the shot from there.
If two more of you could kindly go ahead and hit the like button, I would really appreciate it. Bring it to 60 likes. It does not cost you a penny. Please do go ahead and hit the like button for us, okay? My room has gotten, this room feels very cold all of a sudden.
It's because you keep me in the holding box so long. Freeze out.
My room, it just feels so cold.
Yeah.
This room doesn't usually feel this cold, but it's feeling extra cold.
I want what I can see the comment section, what the commenters think about the game.
They're not really saying much. Someone called Jimma the Wise says this group looks shaky, too much changes at once.
Yes. But I think the coach wanted to give everybody a run. Understandable. He wanted to win the first game, set the tone, and now is the game to see where everybody else. Yeah. I want to see if Buckley can manage this level, which is good.
I'm wondering if I should do a thumbnail while I'm at it, if I should do a thumbnail for tomorrow's interview. What do you think?
Yeah, you should.
All right, let's see if I could get that done quickly.
I'm trying to get number 22's name because she is the young lady I was talking about, the forward I was talking about.
No, you still can't see her name?
No, I soon tell you. Let me see, because I'm trying to. I'm not seeing the backup. I'm not seeing her name.
I've taken my eyes off the screen at the moment. Yeah. I'm just gonna see if I could get this thumbnail put together for tomorrow. Let's see, what do I want to do with this thumbnail? Okay.
Why is he forcing Cameron Simmons to play right back? I don't know. She's a forward.
Cameron Simmons is playing right back?
Yes.
And that's disappointing.
Yes, and that they did the same thing with Blackwood, and it didn't. Yeah, Blackwood, come on, you better square than that. Yeah, they did the same thing with Blackwood. Shows now she's playing a right position, left wing. You know what I mean? I like that position for Blackwood, not wing back.
Let's see if I can get this sorted.
Peru have a chance to take over the game now with all these subs, but it doesn't look like they're going to. And so just let the people know that's the first time Peru have scored against Jamaica when they scored.
Yeah, I told them.
Okay.
I said it earlier on after after 3 games, not 3 girls, 3 writing something about the Reggae Girls. My apologies.
And then now Jamaica has now won. Well, they haven't won yet, but they are ahead. This is the second game they may win in South America.
My God, why does it look like that? I don't need that. Delete. It's not doing what I want it to. How's the game looking, Alan?
Huh? Cameron
How's
is
the game?
the wrong direction. Huh? It looked it don't look as fluent as it was before.
Okay, so the fluidity has been disrupted by the
scored again. What's the name? Peru scored. Cameron was going the wrong direction. I know why she just kicked the ball off for throw in.
See, now we see.
Yes, this is not her position. Why they try? The Florida coach played her there because all their defenders were injured. Why trying to force this girl to play right back? I'm not even going. I mean, why are they going to try and force this girl to play right back? I don't. That this is one thing I want to get on him about. She is a forward all most of her college life. She played centre half when she was a young lady, maybe in high school or maybe in grammar school. But she is a forward. She's not a right back. Why are you forcing her to play this position? Because she should have turned and kicked the ball out of play. You remember she was going the wrong direction?
I'm listening, by the way. I'm listening.
If what you should have done then is play, what's her name then? What's her name? Van Zanten at right back. Because she played left back for her university all the time.
I'm not really sure why we have this little liking to playing players out of position, especially when it's like it's so far that it just doesn't make sense. Because remember, he's done it with Tiffany Cameron as well, where you're playing like natural forwards in
right.
a
And Blackwood.
position. Yeah, I'm not Blackwood. I can kind of understand Blackwood, but when it's the forwards like your Cameron and your Simmons, it's not really making sense to me. All right, let me just finish up.
Because what I this is what I don't understand with these coaches. Why are you forcing this young lady to play right back? Why? If Florida coach never have injury on his team, she would have never went to right back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you have a forward, right? And your 3 goalies are injured. And you say, boy, what the best goalie you have now that can play that? And you pick the forward. So you're going to him keep good one game. What you're going to do? Make him start keep every game? He's not a goalkeeper, he's a forward. Huh?
No, I understand you. I don't disagree with you. I understand you. I'm just imagining Mr. Lee's reaction. I know he's absolutely livid at the moment. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to come back on the screen. Warren Webster says it was a beautiful goal, no bias here. Cameron should be right.
But what Warren, the problem started. Warren, the problem started when Tiffany was going the wrong direction, where she just kick the ball out of bounds, turn and kick the ball and get them a throw in. And you reset your team. That's what she should have done. But she dribbled from almost the half line all the way back, almost into our 18-yard box. That's what I'm trying to say.
Just continuing on from what I was saying, Gavin Joseph, pick up yourself, Gavin. Gavin is saying, hello, Crystal. Just joined and Peru scored again. Nightmare. It happens now and then. Boss Thomas, he says Cameron should be the right back because she played there many times.
No, she played right back because her Florida team.
No. I think he's talking about Tiffany Cameron.
Tiffany Cameron. Okay.
The Camerons are spelled differently.
Yeah.
Tiffany Cameron spelled with a C, and Cameron Simmons spelled with a K. Yeah. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about, but either way, I disagree because Tiffany Cameron should not be played as right back. Like she should be playing an attacking position, like further up the pitch. Because he's not going to start her over Bunny, is he?
Okay, look at this way now. Cameron Simmons and Tiffany Cameron is playing on the right side. What he should have done then, because Tiffany Cameron have more experience playing right back at this level, let her drop back to the right back and let Cameron play right wing. You see,
I like that idea.
You see, that is just. But I think what he's trying to do,
he's trying to. I think that's what Boss Thomas was saying as well. I thought my apologies, Boss Thomas. I thought you meant in general, but my apologies. Sorry, I misunderstood you. But yeah, I agree with both of you. Sorry, Mr. Ballin, carry on.
This is just these coaches, they're always trying to do this thing.
I think it looks like he's made the change, Mr. Ballin. I still can't see my screen here, guys, so I'm kind of relying on you guys, and I am massively behind. But I do trust what you guys are saying in the sense that, judging by what you guys are saying in the comment section, I am assuming that Cameron Simmons is now playing more centrally and Tiffany Cameron's gone back, been deployed at in the right back position. Am I right for thinking that? I'm also in the midst of everything trying to set up tomorrow's live stream because I do want to have as many of you guys here. The purpose of tomorrow's live stream is to hopefully get the attention of the Jamaica Football Federation, especially Mr. Dennis Chung, because it seems like he seems to be the one that's speaking on behalf of the JFF, especially when it comes to having those public conversations. Hopefully he has the ability to pull a couple strings together, and hopefully if he catches wind of tomorrow's conversation with the previous Reggae Girlz sports psychologist, Mr. Nicholas Powell, I'm hoping that Mr. Dennis Chung will try his level best to reintegrate Mr. Powell back into the Reggae Girl setup. And I'm assuming it all depends on whether or not that's feasible. And also, if it's not feasible, because maybe Mr. Powell is busy elsewhere, then why not just utilize Dr. Hamilton, who up until last year possibly still is the Reggae Boy sports psychologist. So it kind of makes sense to bring him over into the women's camp as well, if Mr. Powell isn't possible, right? So I'm trying to see if I can give you guys that thumbnail before I close off on the live stream. So do bear with me. I don't know if Mr. Ballin has disappeared on us. His screen has gone black temporarily. I'm sure he'll be back. Rat Law, the feature says 3-2. Yeah, 3-2. It says I think that was the goal there. I think Warren Webster touched on the fact that he liked the goal. I didn't see the goal myself, but
yeah, it was a good shot. Can you hear me? It was
I did say
it was a good goal.
I did expect them to come back out and try to level the scoring. So it seems as if that's exactly what they're trying to do. How was the second goal, Mr. Ballin? Because I didn't.
It was a good goal. It's a good shot. I mean, it's a good. She kicked it from outside the 18. See, now I'm switching it up. Cameron Simmons is now playing right wing, and Tiffany Cameron is playing right back. You should have done this from before.
All right, Mr. Ballin, I'm gonna mute my mic. Yeah? So if you don't hear me responding, I'm just trying to set up the thumbnail for tomorrow. Okay.
He should have done this from before, from the second half started. I don't know why he's trying to force this young lady to play right back when she's not a wing back. He got that wrong.
In fairness, I'm trying to be as fair as I can. I'm trying to balance our conversation.
Yes.
Maybe that's another thing that we can look at and say, you know what, you realize that you messed up and you've made an immediate correction. Because you've seen in the past where coaches, especially where the men's team is concerned, they tap into that insanity. They know they made a mistake and they're sticking by it, right? So at least you can say, okay, he made a mistake and he's tried to correct himself immediately. No?
Yes. He correct himself right after the fact because now he doesn't want to lose the game. And if I was in the media pool and ask him why you're trying to force, he might tell me, well, she played this position for a career because those
100%.
Those players were injured. That's why.
Right, Mr. Ballin, I'm going to leave you with some commentary duties. I'm about to wrap up this thumbnail. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Peru is in the middle of the field pitch, moving into Jamaica's half. Long ball over the top, header out, Jamaica, back to Peru, back to Jamaica, playing ping pong with the ball. Good move, young lady. I got to get this young lady name. Sliding down the wing, beat one player, driving into the box, Jamaica. Square girl, get a good toe off to the goalkeeper. Peru goalkeeper has a ball. She goes to her left. Peru in their own half. Into the midfield. Back to the defender. Over to the right. Jamaica coming with a high press. Back to the goalkeeper. Again, a press from Jamaica. Kick for a throw in Jamaica's half to Jamaica. to Cardoza, to our goalkeeper, to Blackwood on the left, ball moving from right to left. Blackwood in the midfield to Buckley. No, sorry, not to Buckley, to Van Zanten. She missed control. Kick from way outside the box, way wide left. Goal kick to Jamaica. Jamaica going long. Goal kick. Up Jamaica right side. Header. Ball ping-ponging around again. Peru has the ball in the middle of their half, but they're going back towards the goal. Back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper goes to her right. Back to the goalkeeper. Header. Good control, Buckley. Good pass. Again, this young lady can dribble. She got bounced off the ball. She win it back. Good square. Header. Bad directed header by the Jamaican forward. But at least she got up there. I think this game maybe is at altitude because these young ladies came on the field look like they're already tired. Peru goalkeeper goes to her right, to the center half. Long ball downfield. Header. Good control by Blackwood. Good pass, Van Zanten. Good pass. Good. Good pass. Van Zanten to Buckley. Buckley looking right. Good try, Buckley. Yes. People, Van Zanten and Buckley is now playing that. This was the last under 20 team that Jamaica had with these two young ladies were the midfielders. Buckley and Van Zanten, they're back together again. That can't be a foul. That ref, that's not a foul. You couldn't be calling that a foul. Both of them went for the ball hard. Let me see. Both of them got the ball. Injury stoppage. We're getting up to the 70th minute. You back, Crystal?
Yes, I have. I've set that interview up. I've done the thumbnail. I'm gonna drop a link in the comment section if you guys could just hit the like button, turn on your notification bell. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing an exclusive interview there with the former Reggae Girlz sports psychologist. And again, the aim of this is to try and bare minimum help the deaf to realize that the Reggae Girlz, like their male counterparts, also need a sports psychologist. Like I said, tomorrow the main focus is mental health and resilience. All right. And I think it's going to be a wonderful conversation. Never spoken to Mr. Powell before, other than reaching out to him and requesting the interview. Thankfully, he said yes. So I cannot do this live stream tomorrow without you guys. I do need you guys in the comment section, also knocking or touching Mr. Powell there, tapping him on his shoulder and asking him the important question if he would consider being appointed as the Reggae Girlz sports psychologist, right? Or more importantly, I do need you guys to also ask that question to the Jamaica Football Federation. Not even ask, tell them that the Reggae Girlz need a sport psychologist. So next time you guys see Dennis Chung, Mr. Dennis Chung, on Jamaica, on the JFF live channel, tell him that the Reggae Girlz need their sports psychologist. If you see him out and about, unless he's with his family, I don't know if he has a little family of his own, unless he's with his family or his partner, if he's with his brethren, even better, tell him that the Reggae Girlz need their sports psychologist back, okay? Use every opportunity that you see to let Mr. Dennis Chung know that the Reggae Girlz need their sports psychologist back. I'm saying Mr. Dennis Chung, I don't want you guys to assume that he's the reason why they don't have one. I don't know the reason why. I don't even know if he's involved. I don't think he's involved because I'm pretty sure Mr. Powell left before Mr. Dennis Chung was appointed, right? So I'm not saying that he's the reason. Reason why I'm highlighting his name or echoing his name is because he seems to be the one there who is receptive to change based on what I've heard, right? So that's the reason why I'm saying go for him. Okay. Warren Webster says the game has no flow. I have put a link to tomorrow's live stream in the comment section, so do kindly go ahead and hit that button and hit the like button while you can. Okay. And I should be seeing you guys here tomorrow, 11:15 Central Time. Okay, figure it out what time it is for you guys in Jamaica. So for me, just to give you guys some context, I think that one will be 5 p.m. my time. So wait, yeah, 5 p.m. 5:15 p.m. UK time, and I'm currently 5 hours ahead of you in Jamaica. Right.
That before 15 if you're coming on 11:15.
For you?
No, if you're 5 hours behind ahead, that would be
No,
11.
I'm for Jamaica.
Yeah, so if you're coming on at the 5:15 your time, right? You said, right?
Yeah.
That would be 12:15 Jamaica time.
So that's the time that they need to tune in because
That's
Mr.
right.
Powell is
Right.
East is Central Time. So Central Time is 6 hours ahead of me.
Oh, that's Mr. Powell time. Where
Yeah.
Where is he?
I am not sure. I didn't want to intrude on his privacy.
No, so therefore if he's on Central Time, that's 11:15 his time, but 12:15 Jamaica time. It will be 5:15
exactly.
your time, 11:15 his time, 12:15 New York, East Coast, Jamaica time.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he's based.
No,
but,
if he's Central, I'm just saying if he's Central Time, he's an hour behind Jamaica.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Right,
Thank
he's
you,
an hour
Mr.
behind
Bali.
Jamaica. So he'll be 11:15, Jamaica will be 12:15, and you'll be 5:15.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I wish that poor Peruvian young lady, I hope she's okay because she has to be substitute. She got went out very strong. Well, two of them went in very strong, and she came out a little bit for the worst of it.
Oh, Mr. Balin, I need to go powder my nose.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
please.
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. So Jamaica have the ball with Van Zandt in the middle of the park, pass back to Cardoza, over to Blackwood, to Ingleton in the midfield, back to I can't remember this young lady name, number 25. This the other. Back to Tiffany Cameron. No. Good idea, but ball going for a goal kick to Peru. Yeah, the game has lost its flow. When you make 5 changes like that, you're going to disrupt the flow of the game. I mean, Jamaica flow. Peru seem to be having, at least I give them a little edge of play now. We have some very inexperienced young ladies on the field, which I like. because we need to see how well they do under pressure. Yep.
So,
The only experienced player they have on the field right now is Blackwood, basically.
Cameron, Tiffany Cameron's off.
And Tiffany Cameron, sorry. The only
Okay.
just the two of them. There's two experienced players they have on the field. You have 9 young ladies, which I think most of them is just in their early 20s. Good control. Goal now, Tiffany. Oh no, I mean Cameron Simmons. Oh, come on, swing that left foot into it, girl. Best play.
The fluidity definitely isn't there, like especially from the middle of the park. It's definitely, you can see the instance of difference that
the only person is the only person that came with the midfield was Jody.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So but that was a good build up. I think that Cameron just didn't get the wrap or left foot around it properly. But
did you see the takedown?
Yes, it was a good takedown.
It was a wonderful control
from
and
she just didn't get her foot around it.
Good takedown though.
And maybe she went for too much power too. Maybe she didn't have to go for so much power.
Yeah, good control there, like that.
Right. Yeah.
Warren Webster says there seems to be no sense of urgency.
Well, you remember, Warren, all these young ladies except for Blackwood and Tiffany are in the early 20s. This was basically under 20 team a couple of years ago. If you look at the field, this is basically under 20. The young lady that's playing forward now, she was on the team that played against in the Gold Cup preliminary in the Gold Cup to qualify for the Gold Cup. Cardoza was on the under 20 team before.
Simmons missed. Mr. Webster, I think you've lost me there, sir. I might need you to rephrase that for me. DC said, but we still want to win. DC, I don't know if I've given you a big up as of yet. I don't feel like I have, so my apologies. Same goes for Red Law the Future. DC says, but we still want to win and comfortably. So much the better. See how many more minutes there. I think I am still a little bit behind you guys. I'm gonna have to drag this one forward. I think I've got about 75 minutes on the clock, so I think I'm up to speed with you guys. A goal kick there from Brooks. She sent that one up top, intercepted there by Peru. Peruvians there are on the ball, knocking it out from the back. Pushing forward, but that one there was put to the feet of. It's a little bit clumsy there. I think we've got is this a free kick? I'm not really sure what happened there, but it looks like we've got a free kick here, guys. What's happened here? Let's see. Handball. Yes, it is a free kick for us. What was she thinking, by the way? So we've got Blackwood standing over the free kick. Blackwood is donning the captain's armband. In the first 45 it was Kayla McKenna wearing it, and that is because Big Swaby, Alison Swaby, is watching on from the bench. Quickly taking free kick there. Free kick that's subsequently has come to a waste. We've got Peru on the attack down the left-hand side. How was she running away from us like that? I mean, fair play, but wow. It's just a shame that that didn't come to that didn't result in how they've liked for it to have ended. But you know what, I'm gonna try and not get too worked up and just take my own advice as I did to Mr. Lee and just say, okay, you know what, these are World Cup preparations games. We're not going to be pitch perfect. Free kick for Peru. I think you're ahead of me, DC. I think you're ahead of me. Is this gonna be the free kick? They're definitely searching for that third goal, though. You can feel it. They are searching for our midfield looks non-existent. I don't know what you guys make of that, but let me know what you think of our midfield. We're looking wide open. Trying to see where that free kick. Yeah, DC is definitely way ahead of me. I've only just seen this free kick. And I think it was Blackwood that drew the free kick, right? So I am way behind you guys. A little bit clumsy. A little bit clumsy. We still have a couple other players there to return to the squad over the next period of international windows. Of course, the captain, the skipper, Miss Khadija Bunishaw. Hopefully, we'll get to see the return of Taylor Hines as well. Definitely sense that she is a fan favorite. So looking forward to seeing her back in the fold. Also expecting to see the return of Shania Hales. Vian Samson as well. Let's not forget about Samson. I'm sure will be returning. Konya Plummer as well, our former Reggae Girlz captain, Konya Plummer. Trying to name players off the top of my head. I think I might need some assistance from you guys there in the comment section. It's not easy when you're trying to multitask. Peru have a corner, and yes, I know I am behind. But there's nothing that I can do about that. They're gonna whip this one into the box. Sydney Schneider as well. Such an intriguing career from Sydney Schneider, isn't it? I still got her down as world class. I just want her to find her feet because she is quite young. I do want her to like find a home that appreciates her, go where you're appreciated. I think that's what she's done with her latest move. Let's see if I can pull this game forward. So I'm in the 80th minute. I'm not sure where you guys are, but I am in the 80th minute. So 10 minutes of normal time with the possibility of some added time. Peru with a free kick. Why does that look like Atlanta Primus? Did Atlanta come on, guys? We've seen someone from a distance in our midfield, and it looks like Atlanta. You've got Simmons on the attack. So she's playing left wing. Did Atlanta come on, guys? Or is my eyes fooling me? Did I see Atlanta? Let me go and see if I can see my comment section because I currently can't see the comment section. I didn't even realize that Mr. Ballin isn't on the screen no more. That's how resend the link. Sorry, Mr. Ballin. I wasn't even looking at the comment section. My apologies. I've just resent the link to you. I'm really looking forward to seeing Saleh Washington, 80 minutes. Who want to bet the ref gives Peru a late goal, 81 minutes. The link to the stream, Mr. Ballin, is right there. Let's see if I can go back over and see the rest of this game. And what I don't want to see is a Peru equalizer, but fair play to them. This is our third encounter against Peru, and they've managed to find not one, but 2 goals. See what Simmons can do here. She's cutting in. Oh, see her effort. I see what she was trying to do. Please, guys, please do remember to kindly hit the like button on today's video. But what, 58 of you have hit the like? Oh, 69 of you have hit the like button. Okay, 10 better than what I saw some minutes ago. If we could get 70 of you to hit the like button, that would be even better. Primus looks like Van Zanten. So it is Primus, right? I don't know, it just looks like her. The run looks like her, but I can't really tell if it is her. I need the camera to zoom in a bit. I don't know. It looks like she came on though, but don't quote me on that one. I need to see. I'm fairly confident that is. I don't know actually. I'm not confident. Let me stop lying. I'm not confident at all. It looks like her. How do I get this off my screen? Let me close that down. Help me out, guys. Did Atlanta come on? Simmons, nice shot, Simmons. It's Van Zanten. Okay, so she's not on. Okay. They look similar. That's the first time that I've realized that. How you doing, Mr. Balin?
I'm doing well. I'm doing other duties here, you can see.
Bless. Aww.
That's why I had to get off for a little while.
Oh, that's okay.
It was making a little noise. So
that's okay. That's okay. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Aww.
I'm getting her involved in football so that she can start playing next year maybe.
Grandpa Balin. Grandpa. Aww.
Okay. All right. Stop the business and get back to football. No, Primus is not on the field. Primus is not on the field.
Okay.
You see the difference, Simon? You see Simon shoot from outside the box?
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's that she's a forward.
Yeah, she is. Definitely. Yeah. Definitely.
Good run, Van Zanten. Good run. Good pass. Good pass, Buckley. Good save, goalkeeper. What? That was beautiful.
So jealous of you because I can't even see what you're seeing. I give up.
You give up? Okay.
Yeah, I am on this 83rd minute. I give up.
What are you watching it on?
I'm watching it on the same place that you're watching it on. I'm literally watching it on their YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. And
but for some reason, I don't know why, but even on Sunday, remember on Sunday I was lagging as well, right?
It's British. You British Wi-Fi system don't work good. You work like a British person.
Oh my God! I dare you to go to Spain via London again, please.
look at the run that Simmons made. I mean, you wasting this girl at right back. You definitely wasting this girl at right back. I'm telling you.
The score there is 3-2 to Jamaica. Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Thomas, Miss Crystal, seems like your internet giving you a fight. I'm way behind and I give up. Boss Thomas, I give up. Way behind. You guys are, doing laps around me. So I am at 86 at the moment. So it's jumped ahead. So I give up.
Yeah. I think I will have to leave,
You got your hands tied. That's okay. That's okay. He's got his hands tied of the little one, guys. You gotta take it. You gotta take it, take it easy, Mr. Balin.
It's about feeding time, when feeding time comes, then we get anxious.
Oh, who are you telling? Who are you telling? Look like you're doing an excellent job, though. I'm in the US, so perhaps the lag Wi-Fi can be that way. Yeah, it could be a Wi-Fi issue.
Yeah. I'll catch you later.
Okay, Mr. Balin, take care, okay? All right there, guys. So apparently I am way behind you all. I am on 86 minutes. The rest of you are on 87. I don't even think there's any point in keeping you guys updated because you guys are actually miles ahead of me, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at the comment section. I'm just gonna keep my eyes on the comment section. Also try to keep my eyes on the game as well for the last couple of minutes. I think we've got maybe some. So if I'm on 86, you guys are probably on 87, 88 minutes. So maybe 2 minutes of normal time with potential added times, maybe two minutes of added times. Of added time, I should say. Not that we need added time, but I don't know. Someone here has got some referee conspiracy. So maybe the referee wouldn't mind seeing a dramatic ending. So we got a throw-in. Tiffany Cameron with a throw-in. Let me pull this thing forward because okay, so I'm on 88 minute now, so hopefully we're on the same page as each other. Looks like we've got a goal kick for Brooks. Did someone get a yellow? I have no idea. Reload the page. Even when I reload the page, nothing happens. Like I literally have to wait for it to be dragged forward, right? So nothing happens when I hit reload. I hope you guys have hit the like button on tomorrow's explosive interview there with Mr. Nicholas Powell, talking mental health and resilience. And we're doing this with, I'm hoping that by the end of this interview, we can then reach out to the JFF and see if they could rehire Mr. Powell. That's if he's available and interested. I can't speak for him. Or if not, maybe you guys there could ask JFF if they could enable Dr. Hamilton to be the Reggae Boys and Reggae Girls sports psychologist. I don't understand why the men's team have a sports psychologist and the women's team don't. It makes no sense to me. Maybe I'm a little bit slow, but it doesn't make any sense to me. So this one looks like it's going to come to a close ending, guys. I think it's probably going to end, hopefully, hopefully it's not an equalizer. But it's a friendly, but nobody wants to lose a game of football, do they? So we've got 4 additional minutes, more than I bargained for. So 4 minutes of added time there, guys, until this one comes to an end. Currently, it is the visitors leading with 3 out on 3 goals to Peru's 2. So that's 6 goals that we've managed to put past the Peruvians over a span of 3 games that we've played against them. They've put 2 past us. Both of those goals coming in today's fixture. Makes no sense to me either. And this is why I need you guys. Guys, please don't let me down tomorrow. Please be here tomorrow. Please help me to ask Mr. Powell the all-important question. If he wants to be reappointed, it's no pressure. If he doesn't want to be reappointed, then we turn our attention to the JFF. Well, either way, if he does want to be reappointed, we still turn our attention to the JFF. I'll reach out to the necessary persons and ask them to ask the all-important question. Either way, I think we're going to get what we want, right? I think the Reggae Girls will get their sports psychologist back. I think we're going to make that happen, guys. All right. What's the name of the man that gave you commentary duties again? I was calling him Mr. Powell all along. The man that gave me commentary duties. Mr. Ballin, the person on screen tonight. I've had Mr. Ballin and I've had Mr. Lee. So who are you referring to? You're referring to the person that was on screen tonight? That's Mr. Ballin. I think you've heard me say Mr. Powell a few times on this particular stream. You've heard me mention Nicholas Powell on previous streams, but you've heard me say his name a lot tonight because the interview is tomorrow. So maybe that's the confusion, right? So I apologize for that. Yeah, Mr. Ballin is on granddad duties, hence having to close off on his microphone and his screen. So he's on granddad duties. Jermaine, pick up yourself, Jermaine. Jermaine Dice. Lovely name. The score is 3-2 Jamaica. You want to head over to the Peruvians YouTube channel. You can see the closing few minutes of that game. Maybe an addition, just 1 more minute remaining. Again, it's a bit of a shame. I know it's a gripe of mine. I'm going to keep on doing it when something doesn't make me happy. Should have had 3 games this international window. We only had 2. I did tell you guys I wasn't really looking forward to playing against Peru again because that one has finished, by the way, there, guys. I should think it should have been 4 minutes. That's what I saw on the clock, but this one has finished after 3 minutes and 93 minutes and call it 30 seconds played. Not that it matters because it is a friendly, but as I said, I don't after Sunday's game where we defeated Peru 2-0, I didn't really see the point in playing them again. I didn't see the point before, to be honest with you, and it's not because it's Peru. I'm pretty sure you guys heard me before. Like, it's nothing to do with Peru. Greatest of respect to them. I just don't really see the purpose in playing. I guess, from a business perspective, I understand why they're doing it. Someone said it's to do with the Jamaica Football Federation doing cost cutting. If that's the case, I understand it. While I don't agree, I understand. Again, I don't agree, but I do understand. Can you guys hear me? My microphone turned down just a little bit, but I've managed to turn it back up. So again, while I don't agree, I do understand why they're doing it. If you're talking about from a financial perspective, it's not the same when the men's team are playing though, right? You could look back at other games with the men's team, and I don't want no one referencing Trinidad as an example. We can't use the Trinidad one as an example because myself and Mr. Lee have already talked about that, so I don't think we need to reiterate what's already been said. See what you guys are saying in the comment section. Game over. That one finishes 3-2 Jamaica. I could barely see what was going on towards the ending of that game. I think you might have to ask the guys in the comment section, to be honest with you. Last few minutes, kind of wild finish. Most of these girls are with the organizations which provide them with mental health and psychological. JFF don't need any extra cost. I disagree with you because you're absolutely incorrect. I think that's wishful thinking. I can assure you that in women's football, not every team is privileged to having a sports psychologist. And that is the reason why a lot of these girls, when they come to the national setup, they see it as a place of solace because they're able to open up to each other and be vulnerable. And I know, having spoken to one of the Reggae girls, that they found having a sports psychology to be absolutely invaluable because it did help them to stabilize their mental well-being. And the reason why I disagree with you is because the men's team have a sports psychologist. Up until last year, the men's team had Dr. Hamilton as their sports psychologist. So the underperforming Reggae boys have a sports psychologist, but the 2-time back-to-back World Cup appearing Reggae girls who have gone to the round of 16 in the FIFA Women's World Cup do not have a sports psychologist. They did before, and for whatever the reason is, it was taken away from them. And from what I can understand, and I will have to do some fact checking, I'll ask Mr. Powell this tomorrow. From what I can understand, that sports psychologist, Mr. Powell, was introduced to the team with the help of Mr. Delamali. And for me, your mental preparation edges your physical preparation, because no one is taking a wounded dog to a battle to a battle. So why would you take a player that was suffering with their mental stability? Why would you take them to a tournament competition and expect them to perform out of the usual or surpass expectation, is what I should say. And there is pressure there, because when it comes to these tournament football, especially with the women's team, automatic pressure. We expect you to qualify to another FIFA Women's World Cup. Many expect these Reggae girls to go beyond the round of 16. And for me, it all starts from up here. It all starts with your mental toughness, your mental resilience. So for me, mental stability, your mental well-being, I think that edges the physical aspect of the game. You don't have to agree with me, but I just think you have to be mentally prepared for everything before you can reap the benefit of whatever it is you're trying to execute. That's just what I think. I believe these players were playing at high altitude. I think Mr. Ballin said that earlier on. Yes, Tiffany with a nice winner. I agree. It makes sense. The men had a big tournament. The girls will get theirs. You do not, I don't think you understand. I think you need to understand that the girls did have Mr. Powell as their sports psychologist, but that was some years ago. So they didn't have Mr. Powell when they were preparing for the last World Cup. And I'm sorry, but is that not equally as important as what the Reggae Boys are trying to achieve? I just feel like you're probably making excuses for the men's team and perhaps looking down on the women's team as if they are lesser to the men's team, and they're not. I don't think it should be a matter of men versus women, Reggae girls versus Reggae boys. If you have a in-house sports psychologist, then he or she should be accessible to both your men's program and your women's program, and also the girls and boys program. I don't think the Reggae boys should be prioritized. They are nothing special. And if you're talking about special and extraordinary, then surely it's the women's team, right? So yeah, and you don't need to be something special. You don't need to be the world's best to be given access to a sports psychologist. It's just fair is fair, you know. And they need a sports psychologist, because you'd be surprised, about the stories that gets told in women's football, especially like when you're black, you know. When you're black, the stuff that you go through, you know, a lot of these girls, you don't need me to tell you or to point you in the obvious direction, but some of these girls, majority of them play in predominantly white football leagues, right? And I won't go no further. So again, the national setup, I think, for some girls, despite the politics of it all, I think when you're talking about that team unity, some of them, or maybe even the vast majority of them, look forward to meeting up with their international teammates. And you can tell that, you know, you can go as far as to say having your sports psychologist available is an added bonus, because not every women's football club or football team have access to a sports psychologist. They don't even have access to a, what do you want to call it? What's the word I'm searching for? Oh my God, I spoke about this before and I can't remember. Player care officer. They don't all have access to player care officers. And these are girls who are playing in respective leagues. These are girls who are playing in leagues that is well known with some of the best clubs in the world. And even saying that, even so, they don't have access to a what's the word that I just said, guys? Oh my God, I've lost train of thought. What's the word I just said to you guys? They don't have access to a I've lost train of thought. What did I just say to you guys? Player care officer, right? So if you're not gonna have access to a player care officer, and I know that they don't have access to, not all of them have access to a sports psychologist, because a Reggae girl themselves have told me that they've had to reach out to Mr. Powell so that he could work with her away from her club, away from the national setup, because obviously he's not part of the national setup, right? The national team ought to provide counseling regardless of what goes on with the players' respective team. A sports psychologist may also help build the national team's cohesiveness. Exactly. I don't, and even if it's a case of they're only here to play friendlies, they should still have access to their sports psychologists, irrespective of if it's a friendly or a competitive game, tournament, whatever. You should still have access to your sports psychologist. It was good to see the new faces. They all played. They all need playtime. Yeah, fair play to the gaffer and his oh my gosh, it must be tiredness. Fair play to the gaffer and his backroom staff for maximizing or even I should say seeking to maximize the most of these two friendlies here against Peru. So they are playing for their clubs with a mental handicap, maybe in Britain, but not in America. The American girls all have the support they need. That is from you. That is you. That's not a fact. That's not a fact. And even so, if you look at the squad, you would say that majority of those girls are come from Europe, right? I don't think they should. That maybe if you want to add an emphasis on America, that's you. But I would probably replace Britain with Europe because the majority of the squad comes from Europe. Correct. And I'm telling you that for a fact, they don't all have access to a sports psychologist. I'm not sure why me and you are going on a back and forth about this because I think it's quite clear and obvious that the answer is yes, they do need access. Why is it okay for the men's team to have access to a sports psychologist, but the women's team don't? Is it men's football in a better position than women's football? So I could counter your argument and say, well, the men's team don't need it because their club have access to a sports psychologist. If that's the way that we're looking at it, I could say to you that the men's team don't need it because they're in a better position. They're in a better position with their clubs. So they definitely have access to a sports psychologist. So why waste the money on them? Give it to the girls if that's the way we're going to be looking at things, right? I think you're being unfair. I think you're being ignorant as well. It's not an added cost. Your mental well-being is essential. Before you take care of anything else, you should take care of your mental well-being. So I don't agree with you. It's not an extra cost. Like if you're looking at it like that, then I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. You can't be looking at taking care of your mental well-being as an extra cost. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. That little pointless game that the Reggae Boys played against Trinidad the other day, that's an extra cost. That's a waste of everybody's time. That's a waste of everybody's time. I've seen a lot of pointless things that the men's team have been allowed to get away with. Absolutely pointless friendlies when it's just like the gaffer can go and watch these games either from the comfort of his own home or get himself on a plane and travel here and there, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and go and watch the games rather than forcing us to sit back and watch nonsense. Again, waste of money. Why should the women be a afterthought? They have earned that access. Exactly. Why do you think we're wearing Adidas? Do you think that's down to the brilliance of the Reggae Boys, the underperforming Reggae Boys, the ones who are literally attracted to failure? You think it's because of them? So the Reggae girls should go out there, work their asses off, get us the back-to-back World Cup, go to the round of 16. No other football team in the history of Jamaica have done better than the women's team. But they shouldn't be taken care of because it's an extra cost. I thank God that you're not the decision maker at the JFF. You need to be more respectful to our women's program. Be more respectful to our women's players. Because what you're saying is utter rubbish. That's nonsense. Expecting the Reggae girls to perform at their best in spite of needs to stop. Take nothing for granted. Is better to seek help from the. If it's better to seek help from the club, then seek help. Say the same for the Reggae Boys. Then say the same for the Reggae Boys. Let the Reggae Boys seek help from their clubs. And I think you are massively underplaying just how poorly run a lot of these women's football teams are. I don't think you understand what you're saying. What you're saying makes no sense. What you are saying makes no sense, and it's not a fact. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. Your opinion doesn't make it a fact. It's your opinion. It's not a fact. It's your opinion. It's not a fact. And it's a nonsense opinion as well. It's not even one that makes sense. Like it's a rubbish opinion. It's a rubbish opinion, and it's a biased one as well. Like you can favor the men's team. Like I have no problem with you favoring the men's team. Knock yourself out, but come on, like be fair. Be fair. You're probably an op. I don't even know why I'm talking to you. You're probably an op. You probably work for the JFF. The Man. That's a good name. I know who the Man is now. I think we all know who the Man is now. That's why you're giving me a hard time in the comment section. You are probably one of those ops. You are an enemy of progress. I don't know why I'm wasting my breath with you because you're definitely working for the JFF. Well, you're going to get tired of me, I can tell you that, because I won't stop asking. Every time I see whoever from the JFF out wherever, I will be asking the same question. When is the Reggae Girls going to get back their sports psychologists? I will be, if I have to come outside your door and throw eggs at your house, I might just do it. I might not. I don't want to get myself in any legal trouble, but I might just do it. You never know. Or get someone else to do it. I mean, I don't know why I'm sat here arguing with you, going back and forth. I appreciate your time, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate your time, but you're talking a load of rubbish. You're talking rubbish. You're gonna tell me that the Reggae Girls don't need a sports psychologist because it's added costs. That's rubbish that you're talking. That's some drunk talk. Like you're talking to me like you're at the pub, like you're at the bar with your friends. That's nonsense. Dwayne Shirley says, 2 World Cup back to back. I agree with you. Spend more money in the women's program. The men, if them now qualify for the World Cup next year in the US, I'm going to I think he's saying if they don't qualify, he's going to stop and he's going to stop watching them. I don't think you're the only one who would. Even in the US, the women's have had to fight to get close to what the men, and exactly this is a perfect example, get, and the US women perform exactly. Women, we always have to fight for what we want, like even when we are fully deserving of it. I think it's so disgusting from the JFF when you think about it, how disgusting. And you know, from an outsider looking on, and sometimes when I say certain things, people feel like I have inside sources. I don't have an inside source with the team, and I don't want one, because I want to be able to sit here and have my opinion and share them respectfully without people feeling like it's a personal attack. I don't want no inside source because I don't want no one altering the way that I think. And as I say, just because I say something doesn't make it gospel, right? I'm giving you my opinion. Sometimes it's not a fact. Sometimes it's just an opinion. I've always said, don't take my word as gospel, because sometimes people consume a lot of information and they don't do their wider reading. I always encourage you guys to go do your wider reading. I tell you all the time, just because I'm saying it, don't just run with it. Go do your wider reading, do your own research, right? So it's not a personal attack on no one, but shame on the JFF. It's disgusting. It's disgusting that the men's team have a sports psychologist, but the women's team don't. I understand from an outsider looking on, it's almost as if, yeah, there's a lot of talk about wanting to move forward and put the past behind us. But JFF, when you're doing nasty little things like this and you've not corrected your wrongs, it makes me believe that the past is still present. Now, saying that, I can understand why certain people where the Reggae Girls are concerned feel the way they do, still feel the way they do about the JFF, because it's nasty little works like this. It's cruel. It's cruel. A lot of those girls are going through hell with their club, and they need the support. Like, they need the support. And I'll go as far as to say that it should be available to former players as well. Like, your national setup should be a place of solace. That's your country. Going home should feel like home. Going home shouldn't feel like a nightmare. Going home should feel like home. You shouldn't be going home and feeling like a visitor in your own backyard. That's nonsense. That's some rubbish. That's some foolishness. So the op by now, I think the op works for the JFF. So big up the op. At least he's here. Knight Rider, big up yourself, Knight Rider. Title 9 is the only reason women's sport have made those strides, and conversations are always trying to defund the Title 9. Sorry, on conservatives. I think I said conversations, and I had to reread that. I was like, why would it say conversation? Yeah, conservatives. My apologies. US and Canada and Mexico not there, so it's still Jesus, if you give them a ticket to the World Cup, I'm not even sure if they'll still qualify. But hey, I wish the men's team the very best of luck. Love them same way, love them equal to the women's team, but they are heartbreakers. Whole JFF need to go and put in people who care about football. Yeah, it's nasty work. You can't tell people that you want to make changes. Meanwhile, your women's team don't have a sports psychologist, but your men's team have one. You can't tell people that you want to move forward because you're saying one thing, but your actions is saying something completely different. And I'm so tired of the little spitefulness between both the federation and the Reggae Girls. Like, it's so off-putting. It's so unattractive. It is so unattractive. Like, everyone just needs to get their acts together, and everyone just needs to be on the same page. You need to be on the same page as each other. And as they always say, action speaks louder than words. It's all well and good saying that you've moved past, you've moved forward, and the past is no more. But again, this is a perfect example of the past still being present. This is the fact that we're still here in 2025 saying that the women's team needs to be marketed more. Again, that's an example of us saying the past is still present. Like, come on. So the man seems like he knows a lot about the women's team. Your comments is personal. Like, it's not even facts. Like, as I said, big up you. I respect your time. Thank you for utilizing the comment section. But your comments is definitely a personal comment. Like, it's very personal. I don't know who upset you in that Reggae Girls camp, but hey. In the US college women's sports Title IX, I meant sorry for the confusion. No, I think I just I misread it, sir. My apologies. So I think the man is definitely an op. I don't know which Reggae girl or Reggae girls upset him, but clearly he's not a happy bunny. But while you're at it, tell your mates at the JFF, the one who makes the decision that they need to reappoint the sports psychologist, right? It's the least that they can do. So go ahead and do that for us. Back to today's game. That one ended 3-2. Let me go ahead and put the link to tomorrow's live stream. I need you guys here tomorrow. Take a look at the link to tomorrow's live stream. Hit the what do I want to say? I keep losing train of thought. Hit the like button and also check the time for when you guys need to be back here with me. I'm going to be needing your support. Tomorrow, as I said, I am going to be joined by Mr. Nicholas Powell. I'm talking exclusively with Mr. Nicholas Powell. I'm going to seek to see if I can have an insightful conversation with the former Reggae Girls psychologist. Going to be exploring the crucial role of mental fortitude in sports success, especially where the women's senior team, the Reggae Girls, are concerned, because he has, like I said, he has worked with them before. So be interesting to hear from him. I'm sure we're going to be talking about plenty tomorrow. Feel free to ask Mr. Powell some questions. Just please keep it respectful. Be respectful. If he comes over here tomorrow and one of you disrespect him, the man, I am looking at you. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep you guessing, but please don't ever disrespect my guests. Definitely don't disrespect myself. Don't disrespect the guys in the comment section. All right. Just keep it respectful. Be kind. You don't have to like each other. I don't like what the man is saying, but he's entitled to his opinion at the end of the day. I'm not going to block him. I'm not going to curse at him. That's his opinion. I have to respect it as long as he keeps it respectful. He's saying, let the leaders and the team ask for me. They don't need one from the JFF. I am sure that the leaders of the team would let the JFF know if a... See, now I know that you're an insider because you've told on yourself. You've told on yourself. I want you to understand that although I don't come on my channel and wreak havoc, that I do know more than you think I know. So you've basically just told on yourself. Thank you for keeping it respectful, by the way. Thank you for being respectful in my comment section. I understand. This is why I'm saying to you that you're speaking from a personal perspective and you shouldn't be doing that. I understand what you're saying. I definitely understand what you are saying. And you have said something quite bold with this comment alone. I understand what you are saying. Yeah, so I understand it. I probably disrespected your friend. Tell your friend to do their job. Do their job. Because some of you want me to be pro this, pro that, anti this, anti that. I'm not pro nobody. I'm not anti no one. I'm going to continue to remain objective. If you don't like what I'm saying, don't follow my channel. Don't subscribe to the channel. Go somewhere else. You're not going to take away my objectivity. If you think I'm going to sit here and not point out when people are doing wrong, you've got it sadly mistaken. My only concern, as I've always said, is am I disrespecting someone? If I'm not disrespecting someone, I don't care how you feel. As long as I'm not here trying to run a sinister agenda against a person or trying to make someone feel disgusted with themselves when they don't need to feel like that. I'm not concerned about how you feel. If I'm being objective, why should I be concerned? I'm not concerned. Sorry, but I'm just not concerned. You know? And again, like when it comes to the JFF, you can be in your feelings all you want. Like people from, if I've disrespected the JFF, people from the JFF wouldn't want to work with me. And I've never approached the JFF for any form of work. I've never approached the JFF for any form of work. People have, however, said they want to work with me, but I have never, ever, and no one can say that I have approached the JFF for work because I've never done that. So you can be in your feelings if you want. As I said, I know who you are. You can be in your feelings if you want. I don't care because I am not pro this, anti this, pro that. I don't care. I'm here to just do my job. I'm going to step on a lot of toes. I'm not doing it intentionally. If you don't want me to step on your toes, do your bloody jobs. Do your jobs and I won't have to step on your toes. Do your job. You have to thank the Lord that I am not erratic. I am not one of those crazy YouTubers that know a lot and just come out and start talking for views and bringing and burning the house down. You gotta thank God that I'm not one of those people that seeks the desperation to go viral, because I know a lot more than what I can say, or a lot more than what I have been saying. Yeah, sir. If you want to be in your feelings, be in your feelings. I don't care. Like, if you see me speaking the truth as a disrespect, then you are sensitive. You are extremely thin-skinned. That's on you, not me. Put up Bunny's jersey in New York City and see how much it sells. Fans here know who she is. She makes the highlight reel. When is Women's World Cup start? It depends. For us, it starts the latter stages of this year. A couple of other countries I think start before us. I don't even know if we have any. The only fixtures that we have coming up right now is in April window we have Mexico. In June we have Brazil. I think it starts maybe around October times if I'm not mistaken. I know it's the latter stages of this year though, so we've got some while to go. Thank you. I know there's some people out to get me, and that's because I'm not pro this. I'm not going to be pro nothing. I'm not pro nothing. I'm not anti nobody. Like, my thing is I'm very proud that I have built a platform with a good reputation. I know my platform isn't known for nothing negative. Like, it's not known for that. And I know this because I've had times where the players, aside from you wonderful people in the comment section who have appreciated my work, and I love you guys to bits, I've had the players that have reached out to me and have told me that they appreciate my work, because who else is doing what I do to the level that I have done it, to the consistency that I have done it? Like, name one other person that's done it with pure passion, with pure love, you know? And aside from the players, I've had agents reach out to me asking if I can interview their players. I've had players tell me that their aunt watches the channel, their aunt wants to phone in, their mom watches the channel, their dad watches their channel, their parents like the work that I do. So if somebody higher up is upset because I'm stepping on their toes, good. Move your foot out the way and I won't have to step on your toes then. Do good and I won't have to step on your toes. But as long as you are doing bad, I will speak about it. I will speak about it. As long as you are doing bad, I will speak about it. So if you don't want to be discussed, do good. It's very simple. People want to do bad and nobody should talk about them. Like, who made you king? Who made you queen? What's so special about you? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand when it comes to Jamaica football, people feel as if they are exempt from criticism. You're not. Like, no one is exempt from criticism. You know, relax. You got the wrong... Ryan, you said I got the wrong training from Ryan. They don't see he is now. Ryan will always be relevant. And the reason why I know he's always going to be relevant is this conversation has nothing to do with Ryan and you've got his name in your mouth. This is how I know exactly who you are, because you're saying stuff that you're telling on yourself. And whether you like it or not, The people like Ryan, as much as you and whoever dislike him, he's one of the main reason why there is changes in the four walls of the JFF. And the JFF themselves know that. Nowadays, when Mr. Chung is speaking, Mr. Chung is actually saying with his own mouth that we keep him on his toes. So who were you to say that people are irrelevant? Like, he's not irrelevant. If he was irrelevant, you wouldn't be mentioning him. How are you mentioning someone who's irrelevant? Whether you like it or not, he has been part of some positive changes. So big up Elite Sports, big up Ryan LFC. You can compare me to Ryan all you want, because you know what? I'll tell you what, I do not want to be liked by everyone. I put my heart on my chest. I do not want to be liked by everyone, because if I am liked by everyone, what that tells me is that I am a pushover and I am weak. I'm not weak. I'm from St. Thomas. I'm not weak, can't be weak, and I'm not a pushover. So, and I'm not going to be a coward just for likes and just, I don't want to be liked. You will respect me. Keep your likes. Give me your respect. I don't want your likes. Keep your likes. Like you today, hate you tomorrow. Likes mean nothing to me. Can't use your likes to pay my bill. Can't use your respect to pay my bills neither. So I'm not here to be liked. I am here to do my work. I've been doing this for a very long time. And it says a lot when people in the JFF themselves are saying, you know what? You should be the one doing this. You should be the one doing that. When people are trying to come to me to work with me, people who I don't even know, it tells me that I'm doing a damn good job. Like, how long ago, how many people have come to me and said, oh, you know, we're doing this for the Reggae Girls. We want you to get involved. It tells me that I'm doing a bloody good job. So if somebody in the comment section is going to tell me that I'm being disrespectful to the JFF, okay, you don't speak for the JFF unless you are the JFF in disguise. Okay, I don't care. I really don't care. Like, I've been doing this for a very long time and I do this with passion. And I know I've pissed a lot of people off and I know a lot of people dislike me for that. But that's too bad, because even Jesus himself had his enemies. So what makes me so special? Why I wouldn't have enemies? Like, be real, get a grip. It's an honor to have some enemies. It's good. When I know that you don't like me, that makes me feel good. I'm like, all right, I'm doing something great here. I'm not liked by everyone. That's wonderful. Who likes a person that is liked by everybody? Really ask yourself that. Like, if you're a rhymes, I actually dislike the person that's liked by everyone. Like, you are weak. You are weak. You are a coward. If you are liked by everyone, then you are doing something wrong. Matter of fact, everything that you're doing, you need to just have a look in the mirror and ask yourself, are you proud of yourself? If the answer is yes, then fair play. But I'm not here to be liked. I'm really not here to be liked. Sorry. I appreciate your work. I appreciate you sticking up for the girls and the women's football and standing against the sexism. Thank you. And I'm always going to do that. And I know it's pissed a lot of people off, but if I don't piss you off, someone else is going to do it. So I might as well be the one. He says, you know, the man, I hope you don't, please don't unsubscribe. I like your energy. I like your energy. The man says, your platform is known for its unfairness to our federation. You are just getting a pass because you're an attractive woman. Hey, look, thanks for the compliments. As I said, I know I'm not bothered by what you're saying, because yes, I have been critical of the Jamaica Football Federation. Absolutely. I'm not going to lie. The other day, or a couple weeks back, when someone approached me and wanted me to do some work, which would then be given to the Jamaica Football Federation, the first thing I told those guys was, hey, double check that with the federation, because I have been very critical of them and I probably pissed a couple people off. And they got back to me and they were just like, no, like, they want to work with you. Mr. Chung says, yes, he'll work with you. So if Mr. Chung isn't bothered or hurt by what I have said, then what's the issue? I've been in meetings with Mr. Ricketts and he has greeted me respectfully. Hi, Crystal, how are you? I've met the man before face to face and shook his hand. There was no issue. if there is a concern that I have, even if it's a personal one, I can pick the phone up and ring someone at the JFF or ring someone who perhaps used to work with the JFF and ask for some advice, and they give it to me. So you thinking that the JFF have an issue with me, that's ludicrous. That is ludicrous. You probably have an issue with me, but the JFF don't have an issue with me. I know that for a fact. They do not have an issue with me. They don't have issue with other people, but not with me. We asking for stuff for the betterment of the girls, how it reached here. Like, yeah, because how it reached here, because basically I am saying he is not happy. The scoreline finished, Rosemary Brown, big up yourself, it finished 3-2 Jamaica. He is unhappy because I am saying that the JFF should be ashamed of themselves for allowing the men's team to have a sports psychologist while neglecting their women's team, right? The greater successes. If the men's team is going to have a sports psychologist, the women's team should also have a sports psychologist. So that's how the conversation reached there, where it's someone is telling me, oh, you've disrespected the JFF. That's probably subjective. Even if I did disrespect them, they are fine. They don't have no issues. I'm the least of the Jamaica Football Federation's worries. I am the least. I doubt they even watch my platform. They might be aware of me, but I don't think they pay me no mind. You know how long I've been asking for a sports psychologist and it hasn't come to fruition. It might now. From tomorrow, things might change. And that's probably why you're here, because you don't want to amplify my voice. You don't want my voice to be amplified. You're trying to water down tomorrow's interview, but you can't stop God's work. No matter how big you are, matter how much of a man you are, you cannot stop God's work. All right. So if it is to be, the Reggae Girls will get back their sports psychologist. You can't stop that. You can't water down my work. You are on board and unbossed, as to say. I like this. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. I've never heard this one before. I like that. I'm gonna use that someday. The JFF have never ever offered me a position. They've never offered me a position, and I don't see where I said that they offered me a job. I don't know where I told you that they offered me a job. I don't know where you're getting your information from. Be objective and truthful, no slander, judge the football, not personal issues. Like, yeah, like if the JFF are going to be criticized, they're going to be criticized. They themselves saying that they don't mind being criticized. I am proud that I defend Jamaica football from the ignorant. Big God blessing. Don't pay JFF jackies any mind. Sometimes. Listen, so we can be objective and deal with issues and don't sweep it under the table. Nothing wrong with that statement, Crystal. The women needs that. Yeah, I mean, look, all I'm saying is the women's team should be treated equal to the men's team. That's what I'm saying. And for someone to say that they don't need a sports psychologist, like I said to it, like the man, you told on yourself, because you said something that made me realize that it's personal. Because as I said, just because I'm not here speaking about certain things doesn't mean I'm not aware of certain things that happens on both sides of the camp, in both sides of the camp, be it the JFF and the Reggae Girls. And just because I'm not being disruptive and bringing the house down doesn't mean that I am not aware. Okay, so you told on yourself already. As for your issue with with Ryan, you got to take that up. You got to be a man. You're calling yourself the man, but you're coming to me and telling me how you feel about another man. You have to take that up with Ryan. I am not Ryan's defender. You cannot fight me for Ryan. Like, fight Ryan. Don't try to go through me to get to Ryan. Fight him. When the women ask for a psychologist and the men get one and they don't, they might have a point. Only the JFS can say if they provided a service which wasn't utilized. But it is a fact. It is a fact. It is a fact that they do not have a sports psychologist. Do you think that I'm just speaking for conversation's sake? Do you think that I'm just speaking for a conversation? And from a business perspective, you are a weak leader. I hope that you're not a boss if you have a company or work for a company, I hope you're not in a position of power, because this is very stupid of you. It's very backward. Why should one set of people have access to something so invaluable that would help them to get over the line, that would help them to perform better? Addressing your mental well-being will maximize your performance. Sports, football is about results. If you want to get the best result, you need to be able to take care of your mental well-being as much as you take care of your physical well-being. What don't you understand? What don't you understand? Only a fool will take care of their physical well-being and neglect their mental well-being. Come on. Stop being stupid. Stop being stupid. And like I said, any issue that you have with Ryan, just take that up with Ryan. Because there's nothing that I can do about that. If you are in a position of authority, you should be held accountable for your action. Why are you wasting your time? Some mountains cannot be moved. You have to go over it or around it. Amen. You're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But as I said, as it relates to my platform, I'm fairly confident that I am known for the right reasons, not the wrong reasons, especially when it comes to this women's team. Like, no one can tell me otherwise. Too many people have wanted to work with me, and it's always to do with the Reggae Girls. And the Reggae Girls aren't the only ones that I speak about. I speak about other teams as well, but people dating back for the last couple of years, from the first successful workup cycle, I've always wanted to work with me. So if my work was so tainted, that wouldn't be the case, right? Ryan may not be perfect, but you can't deny that he helped people get back into watching. And exactly, Ryan has played a pivotal role. Like, I heard this man some years back talk about how, paraphrasing, he wants the national stadium to be sold out when we were talking about the Reggae Boys. And I was looking at it, I was like, this man is a nutcase, because I couldn't see what he saw. It's just like, there's no way in hell that's going to happen. But he has been one of the main game players. He's been one of the main reasons why the national stadium is near to capacity when it comes to the men's team. Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club have played a pivotal role in trying to galvanize the nation. They've played a role in trying to drum up the atmosphere. You see the band in the stadium. Like, people are out here doing this for the love of their country, but then you have people who are extremely sensitive and they don't want to be criticized. You're in the wrong game. Sorry, you're in the wrong game. If you don't want to be criticized, just go and work somewhere else. Like, go work under the radar. I don't know, but you can't work in football because people always going to want to assess your job. Happens everywhere, Let's see. The only success consistently we have with all the product. Why am I reading it in the comment section? I could do it here. Is our senior women's team. Only flaws was the standoff for the women's rights after the World Cup. Look, the women's team isn't perfect. And I've said this, if you're familiar with my channel, you would know I've always said the women's team aren't perfect. They're not perfect. There's some similarities there with the women's team and the men's team. And one thing that I have liked with the women's team was their ability to keep certain things under wraps. And as I said some years back before we went into the previous World Cup cycle, my wish was that they would just be unified as a team. Because as I said back then, as these girls grow in popularity, more and more people are going to want to get close to the team, for some for the right reasons and some for the wrong reasons. Unfortunately, I have reasons to believe that whatever I predicted, I feel like it's already come to fruition, right? Which is disappointing. It's disappointing. My only hope now is that they could get a grip of themselves and try to keep a lid on things, right? Just keep a lid on things, because some of the stuff that is out there in the air, floating around, it's not great. I can tell you that much. It's not great. If the greatest club ever can be criticized, and Chelsea fan, and listen, everyone gets criticized. Everyone, every man. Look at Pep Guardiola. Are people not asking questions of Pep? Everyone gets criticized. So I don't know what. Nobody should criticize the JFF. No one should criticize the Reggae Boys. No one should criticize the Reggae Girls. You're in the wrong part of town, mate. You're in the wrong part of town. If you don't want to be criticized, you're in the wrong part of town. Wrong job. You will be criticized. Sorry, but you will. Sorry, but you will, mate. You're in the wrong part of town. I think I'm gonna stop there, guys. I think I'm going to stop there. I think I'm gonna end there. Think I am going to end there, my friend. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I've said it 1,000 times. I'll say it again because I'm really excited for that exclusive interview there. The man, I hope to see you tomorrow in the comment section. Please make yourself available. I'm gonna give you guys a link to the stream. All right, there you go. So you can click on that, hit the notification bell, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. My women do them. I like the consistency in always recruiting and fighting to get more competitive matches, best available talent selected most of the time. The final score is 3-2 Jamaica. DC says, great, watch along, Crystal. I appreciate the commentary and discussion. Thank you. I appreciate you and your time and the rest of the guys there in the comment section. And even you, the man, we're not siding on the same thing. You have some beef with Ryan. I allow you to discuss that with Ryan when he goes live. Big up yourself. I feel like this is my first time seeing you in the comment section. But you've kind of given yourself away. Definitely, you shouldn't have said certain things. You said certain things that made me point me in the right direction as to who you are. All right. Let's see. I think that is it. Okay, so CC Sports Lab is live, guys. CC Sports Lab is live. It says corporate area high school championship launch. Shall I give you guys a link so you guys can go over there? Because I'm going to be closing off on my live stream unless you guys want something else to talk about. Gonna have to love you and leave you. Oh, you've hurt my feelings. Oh, the man's not gonna be here tomorrow, guys. I guess there's no point in me doing the live stream. My whole world's just come crashing down. Because I thought we were friends. I thought we were getting along. Some friend you are. Won't even support your mate. Friends like you. Gotta keep one eye on them. Blessings, and had a double cataract surgery. Ooh. Ouch. I mean, big up yourself. Speedy recovery, Mr. Webster. At least you won't have to watch that eyesore of a team in North London. Actually, you must be used to eyesores because look at who you support. Rosemary Brown, I think you didn't hear me earlier on. 3-2 Jamaica. That one ended 3-2 Jamaica. Cordoza opening the scoring. Blades adding to the score sheet before Tiffany Cameron rounded it off. So that one ended 3-2 Jamaica. Who you guys giving the woman or the player of the match to, I should say? Who's your player of the match? Who's your woman of the match, guys? You're welcome. I might have to watch this again, but I think I might go with Jody Brown, guys. Who you guys picking for your player of the match? I think I'm gonna go with Jody Brown. You could see her presence. Her presence was definitely the substitution was definitely noticeable, right? Her not playing in that second 45 was definitely noticeable. So yeah, I'm gonna say Jody Brown as the player of the match. Oh, I will be friends with you when you are fair and encourage the girls to play for Jamaica and not themselves. Oh, the man. It's all love. It's all love. I don't think you understand that. I am, like I said, I am not pro nobody. I love my country too much to be pro. I love my country too much to be pro, my friends. But I appreciate your time. Okay, big up yourself, the man. I appreciate you and your time. Cordoza was the player of the match and series. Okay, so the man is going with Cordoza. Clear vision was worth it, little sis. I love Wilson, but yes, Saint Anne girl. So the man is saying Cordoza. Mr. Webster is saying Jody Brown. The man is probably going to be there in a different disguise. I know who he is. The thing is, he said a comment. He said 2 comments that's really made me realize who he is. This comment is I can he said this comment and he said a comment further along, and I was just like, okay, I know who this person is, which is funny. So yeah, it's personal. Don't take what he's saying on board, guys. His criticism of the team is a personal one. Yeah, it's a personal one. He's gonna be here tomorrow. He's just playing games, telling us he's not gonna be here. He's gonna be here. But my time with you guys has come to an end. If you're over on the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club, please go ahead and hit the like button. I am begging you, hit the like and subscribe button over on the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club. Let's go over to the channel to see Reggae Boys. Actually, I'm doing this wrong. So we're trying to get to 1,000. We're currently at 787. Can we just round this off, guys? At least 3 of you subscribe to the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club. Take this one to 780 for me tonight. Please, please. It doesn't cost you a penny. Please, I'm going to send you the link to the channel. All you have to do is just please subscribe. Just 3 of you. Even you as well, the man. Please. Hope the man is really a man, not a chicken. Piece of the national anthem and distribute them. The man, I like you. I like you. In all seriousness, this guy is saying a lot, but he also appears to know a lot. So this is why I'm saying, like, the more you say, the more I know who you are, right? Because he's saying some personal stuff here, guys. Take it with a pinch of salt. Take what he's saying with a pinch of salt, guys. But like I said, I respect his time. I'd love to stay here all night and read his comments. He's got a couple nuggets up his sleeve. Demario Johnson, big up yourself, Demario. Who is live? Aside from CC, which other lads are live? I think CC is the only one that's live. Yeah. So guys, 2 more of you, please. I want to go. It's almost 12 a.m. 2 more of you subscribe to the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club. I am begging you. It don't cost a penny. I'm not asking you for a super chat. I'm just asking you to subscribe to the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club, please, so that I can close my stream. I am on 5% battery. Please, 2 more of you, so that I can close off on my stream. Just click the link. Where's the link? Let me show you. Click this link. Go ahead and click this link and support the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club. Thanks to them, you see the band in the stadium. 1 more of you, please, guys. I am begging you. I'm not asking you for money. I'm just asking you for your support. Please. Wayne Evans, big up yourself. Big up yourself. I am not encouraging nobody to call nobody nothing. You said some stuff and I am reading out your comments. You said some stuff, Mr. Man, and I am asking you to, and I'm reading out your stuff. I don't have access to the team, so you telling me to tell them to sing the national anthem. Thank you. God bless you all. God bless you all. 790. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. Even you, the man, big up yourself. All right. I hope I see you here tomorrow. I'm gonna be talking to Mr. Nicholas Powell, former Reggae Girl sports psychologist. Remember to keep it clean, keep it pleasant, I don't mind you guys asking Mr. Powell questions tomorrow. Knock yourselves out. Just be respectful, okay? All right. I'm going to love you and leave you. And thank you so much for blessing me with a moment of your time. The channel continues to grow, and that is all thanks to you guys. I appreciate your support so much. Thank you for the love and support. To all of you, to use you guys in the comment section, to those of you who are watching silently, everyone, thank you so much for supporting me over the years. Your support does not go unnoticed. Please believe that. All right. I think I need to play another video there before I go, which means I might have to take the starting 11 there off the screen, play another video there as I was instructed to. All right. Just sit tight.
Dancehall doesn't present the ending of Reggae Month Lifetime Achievement Award to Junior Boys, honoring Luciana Run Down Your Shadow Meditation, return of Gary Minor General Trees
from the studio and bring it back in. What the hell is going on? Let's see if we can bring that back in. Apologies if you could hear it, but I couldn't hear it, so I assume that neither of us could hear it.
Dancehall doesn't present the ending of Reggae Month Lifetime Achievement Award to Junior Boys, honoring Luciana Run Down Your Shadow Meditation, return of Gary Minor General Trees, King Jamit's Black Scorpio, Stera Mars with Danny Dre, Pinky Famous, Kevin Clark, L.I.U. Morris, Rogies, Clement Gardner, Barry Bach, special guest the Honorable Mark Golden, this coming Thursday the 27th of February, Rebel THQ 52 Dunbarton Avenue, leave a donation at the gate, sponsored by the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club.
Of the show. I'm not really sure why I can't hear it. Must be something technical. I got about 3%. Oh, you can? All right, let's play that again. I can't hear it.
Original Dancehall doesn't present the ending of Reggae Month Lifetime Achievement Award to Junior Boys, honoring Luciana Run Down Your Shadow Meditation, return of Gary Minor General Trees, King Jamit's Black Scorpio, Stera Mars with Danny Dre, Pinky Famous, Kevin Clark, L.I.U. Morris, Rogies, Clement Gardner, Barry Bach, special guest the Honorable Mark Golden, this coming Thursday the 27th of February, Rebel THQ 52 Dunbarton Avenue, leave a donation at the gate, sponsored by the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club.
Each other, all right, the man are so love. All right, guys, I am going to have to love you and leave you. I will be back tomorrow. I've been asked to come back on Friday, although I am completely snowed under on Friday. I will try my best to come back. If you're making your way home from work, I do hope that you make it home safe and unharmed. Just a reminder, the game there, the senior women's national team against Peru, that one ended 3-2. Cardoza, Blades, and Tiffany Cameron were the goal scorers on tonight's occasion, right? So in total, we put 5 goals past Peru over the 2 matches played for this particular window, right? Next up, we do have a couple of games coming up in the April window. Just to reiterate, we have 2 games against Mexico, and according to Google, that is in June, the first week of June, we have Brazil twice. All right, so those are the next couple of games that you guys can look forward to. I do hope to see you all tomorrow. Tell a friend to tune in. Tell a friend to subscribe to the channel. I am trying to grow in numbers, so please do tell your friend to support the channel, okay? And I am going to be making my way heading out of here. Gonna go and stuff my face as usual because I am starving. I think I might as well take these off because I can't hear anything with them. That's that, guys. I'm trying to see how to end the stream, but my mind isn't thinking. I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, there we go. All right, guys, you know how it goes. Until next time, take care.
I'm John Barnes, and you're watching Talawa TV with Crystal Davis.